Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's a bad situation all around. And late night TV, it's a staple. One of the ones are going away. What's going to happen with the other two? Who the hell knows? See how long Jimmy Fallon's on or Jimmy Kimmel. And see what CBS does. They got a couple different things they're thinking about doing, but I think if they do something that works, you might see.
Yeah, I mean, they've already announced what they're doing.
Yeah, you might see I think there's a little bit of change in that now. I think I'm not 100% sure, but if they do something that works financially, you might see the other two because it's a lot to put those shows on. It's very, very expensive.
Well, but that Comics Unleashed, he's paying for it. We heard.
Yes.
That Byron Allen thing, and that's going to be what's supposed to be replacing the Late Show.
Yeah.
He's paying for that time slot.
Yeah, he's paying for that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying see how long it lasts. You know what I mean? If he gets advertisers, different things like that, who knows? He could do it 6 months and be like, I'm not making it. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Always a good day. Friday, it is the weekend. Get ready for the weekend. We got a giveaway for you guys at 11:45. Also, Franny's going to tell you some things that you could do this weekend. There's always a lot going on in our area. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. It's Francis, myself, and Sean in for Dom, who's on assignment. Dom texted me last night. He goes, don't forget about me. I wrote back, who's this? We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
They're trying to get rid of hotel bathtubs, and I just can't stand for it.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't take your side.
Sealand, you've used a hotel bathtub before. I've seen it. Wait.
The news junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
The Penthouse on Real Radio is sponsored by Smith Ball Baez and Prather Injury Lawyers. Call 500-HELP.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Heads up on Okeechobee Road southbound at Chrome Avenue as a bad crash is currently blocking multiple lanes and causing some delays. Over on the Dolphin eastbound, the ramp to Northwest 27th Avenue has police activity blocking the exit ramp left lane. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Ready to upgrade to the perfect sleep setup? Let Mattress Firm sleep experts guide you to the perfect bed at the Memorial Day sale. Top brands, ideal comfort, score unbeatable deals on both. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
I walked into Life Imaging FLA thinking I was completely healthy. I work out, I eat right, I do everything you're supposed to do, and I'm fairly young. But after a quick heart scan, no needles, no dyes were necessary. I didn't even have to undress. And it only took about 10 minutes. I got my results before I left too. And I wasn't okay. I found out I'm at moderate to high risk of a heart attack. That moment hit me so hard. It forced me to stop and really think about my life, my future. I've already made an appointment with a cardiologist, thank God. And I'm making changes right now because you can feel fine and still not know what's going on inside your body. We save lives with our FDA-approved, state-of-the-art, low-dose CT scanners. And right now, call for a free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements, valued at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan. And you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonography.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
No one likes talking about bad breath, so let's change the conversation and talk about fresh, clean breath. Most gum and mints are just Band-Aids. They fade fast. Well, that's why we created Zellman's Minty Mouth, the long-lasting, functional breath freshener you swallow. Zellman's have become so popular because they really work. Don't believe me? Order now with our Love Us or Your Money Back guarantee. Zellman's is only available online at Zellmans.com with code RADIO for 15% off your first order. That's Zellmans.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Agostino is awesome. You need a roofer? Agostino Roofing. And recently, when the rain kicked up again, we found out we had a roof leak in our guest house. And Agostino Roofing not only took care of the problem, they even came back after the fact, ran tests to make sure that no water was getting through. That is the kind of attention to detail you get with Agostino Roofing. I've known the Agostina family for over 20 years. These are high-quality people that will provide great service at an affordable price. All you need to do is reach out to Agostina Roofing, whether you have an emergency and a leak like we recently did, or if you need a new roof. They are the roofing company you can trust and you can afford. Call 561-970-9296 for a free estimate. That's 561-970-9296. Visit AgostinaRoofing.com. And if you do need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you. You'll get $500 off.
Making a few small changes to how you use energy in your home can make a big difference. Like setting your AC. Every degree you raise it can save you up to 5% on cooling costs. With the FPL Energy Manager, you can easily monitor how much energy you're using, see which appliances use the most, and how it affects your bill. Keep more money in your pocket by making your home more energy efficient. Learn more at fbl.com/ways to save.
Hi, I'm Angie. Did you know a billboard can save a baby's life? It's true. You can make a difference by helping us spread the pro-life message to reach those who are struggling with an unplanned pregnancy. Please make a gift today. Visit prolifeacrossamerica.org.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
Good Friday morning. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Michael Aramore. Lots of sunshine out the door. We'll be looking at sunny to partly cloudy skies for today. 20% chance for mostly an inland shower this afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 80s. The weekend is coming up. Saturday looking partly to mostly sunny with a 20% rain chance, the high 88, and partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance for scattered storms on Sunday.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult comic dogs, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Stuck at work? Escape with the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Thanks for tuning in to 92.1 and 101.7. Hope you listened to Rover and his crew and got you out of the gate fast and furious. I am the Greek. Sean Boom is in the house. What's up? And, of course, Francis is here.
What's going on?
And we're going to start with This Day in History and a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
All right, the NFL schedules came out, and the Dolphins will go over each month, each trifecta. First month, they open up with the Raiders. Then they got the Niners. Then they got the Chiefs. And they got the Vikings. So 9-13, 9-20, 9-27, 10-4. They are on the road 3 of 4. They take the Raiders on in Vegas. San Fran, they're out there. They'll probably stay there for a week. And then they end up, their home opener will be 9-27 against the Chiefs. And then Minnesota. That's the first month. It is a tough month. Raiders are not going to be easy either. Dolphins could go 0-4 or 1-3. 2-2 would be awesome, but their first month is tough. In baseball tonight, you got the Yankees and the Mets. Mets. That's been going on 30 years where they play against each other, and that's it. The Mets are home tonight. It should be a good series. The Marlins are on the road. They are playing in Tampa, so see how the Marlins do against Tampa. It should be a good game. And it's Game 6 in the NBA playoffs tonight. We're going to see what happens. Put up or shut up or go to Cancun. It's Minnesota home against the Spurs, getting 4.5. And it's the Cavs home against Detroit, and they are laying 3.5 on the Hard Rock app. Greek's Trifecta is always sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great steak. Now over to Franny for This Day in History.
On this day in history.
All right, we're going to go back in the day on May 15th, 96 years ago. In 1930, Ellen Church became the first airline stewardess when she went on duty aboard a United Airlines flight from San Francisco to Cheyenne, Wyoming. 86 years ago, 1940, nylon stockings went on sale for the very first time in the United States.
Nice.
85 years ago, 1941, Joe DiMaggio's record 56-game hitting streak began. DiMaggio got a hit in every game until July 17th. 55 years ago, 1971, Pink Floyd played at the Crystal Palace Bowl in London. They rocked out in front of a large lake, and they said a number of fish were killed because of the loud music.
Really?
Just start popping up. Not crazy.
Wow.
39 years ago, 1987, Motley Crue released their fourth album featuring Wild Side and the title track, Girls, Girls, Girls. 38 years ago, they were, by the way, on American Idol. Not sounding so good. Not sounding so good. Vince. 38 years ago, 1988, Martina McBride married John McBride. Of course, today is their 30th. That doesn't make sense. 38th anniversary. This is weird. It says it's 38 years ago, but it says it's their 36th anniversary. Get it together, Wise Brothers.
Nice.
33 years ago, 1993, Jane Seymour, who still looks fantastic, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Married James Keach. I don't know who he is, but they divorced in 2015. 31 years ago, 1995, Stone Temple Pilots lead singer Scott Weiland was arrested after trying to buy heroin in a motel parking lot in Pasadena. 28 years ago, 1998, Sonny and Cher received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This is terrible. They said Sonny couldn't make it to the ceremony because he hit a tree.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what it says on there. 25 years ago, 2001, Weezer released their self-titled third album. You know it as the Green Album. It had Hash Pipe and Island in the Sun. 23 years ago, 2003, June Carter Cash died in Nashville, Tennessee, following heart surgery complications. She was 73 at the time. And then 4 months later, Johnny Cash died of complications from diabetes at 71. 23 years ago, 2003, the second movie in the Matrix trilogy, The Matrix Reloaded, was released. And then finally here, 16 years ago, 2010, Jessica Watson became the youngest person to sail nonstop around the world without assistance at the age of 16. And that's what happened this day in history.
Great job, Francis. Going back to the Joe DiMaggio streak, that's one of the records in sports, not just baseball, that they say will never be broken, and it's still on today. Pete Rose got close one time. I think he was 41 or 42 games, but that's the closest anybody's ever gotten to that streak, I do believe. And that's been a long time. I don't see anybody breaking that. Getting a hit in 56, 57 would have to be to break it, but it's been going on a long time.
Yeah. So Casey requested a misspeak in honor of DJ Laz, who was at Pitbull's concert last night because he's a staple here in South Florida. Has been around for a long time, and Sean was able to find it. Misspeak 96.
This is your Greek Misspeak
going to play basketball and getting paid millions of dollars. It's not really an inconvenience. His brother was in Afghanistan.
Oh, boy.
What's up, everybody? Hope your pancakes are panning.
Where are my flapjacks?
Did you see the picture of me in my makeup? Yeah. I found it strangely differently.
That was strangely arousing.
You know, just sat outside, worked on my tan, talked to my phone.
Huh?
Right? It's about mindset, right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Trying to ease the blow.
That was easy.
So we're on the other page. We'll take the field, me and you. If we lose that one, that's when you got to pump.
We just want to pump you up.
I would do one for $49.50 each.
$49?
Yeah, $49. If you pay cash, you're in for 80.
I think I want my money back.
They have the best sales department, I think, this side of the Brillo pad.
Wow.
Good morning in Greek. Hi. Very good. Thank you for asking.
No one asked.
Very good.
No
Thank you.
one.
Nobody else. Now, was it supposed to be 96 or 56?
96.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for Power 96.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was 56.
Nope.
Maybe I was thinking of Joe DiMaggio's streak.
Nope. 47142 started off with Real Radio. And we did talk about this, but they're like, here's a concept for Greek's Roast. Charge $20 donation per ticket, and all the proceeds go to Big Dog Ranch. Yeah, we did mention that we should obviously have a cover, and the proceeds do go to a charity. And since Greek is getting... Not your pocket, G-Man. Since Greek is...
I didn't say anything.
Your face says it all. Since Greek is getting roasted, you can pick the charity, but I do love what Big Dog Ranch Rescue does. But
I love what you love, so let's do it.
I mean, I guess since I'm doing all the work behind it, no, they do great work. Let's see. And then we had some crazy stories of relationships.
Oh, yeah.
And then somebody texted at 47142 says, I was dating a married woman with 2 kids for like 8 months. She was just hiding it from her husband. One time, I smacked that ass so hard, I left my big-ass handprint on her ass cheeks. She didn't know and saw it in the mirror with her husband right behind her. Luckily, he didn't see it. Anyway, she texted me one day saying her and her husband were trying to get pregnant. Never saw her again. I told her I didn't want to pull a Vrabel. and that was way before, obviously.
Oh, wow. That's true love. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. Anything you like, you can bring up, misspeaks. But if you have any crazy stories about somebody you were dating, you found something out, let us know. Franny gave us a nice run this morning of about 7 or 8 stories that were all like, oh, my God. But if you guys have anything you want to bring to the table, call us or text us and let us know. Everybody's always got that one where you're like, man, I cannot believe that I did this.
Mm-hmm. So I utilize like ChatGPT, AI and stuff every now and then. And it's before I ask it, like I always say, like, can you please? I always do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always polite and I will thank it because you just never know.
Well, that's nice.
Yes. I mean,
Smart.
they're eventually going to take over the world. You don't want to put out your information. So I always do. And I guess I am doing the right thing because there's a new report saying, yeah, you should be polite. They said saying please and thank you can also improve your AI output.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of people don't realize that. Do you ever utilize?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
A couple of my friends do, and then if it doesn't give them something right, they curse at it.
Well, you may not want to because, listen, a new survey says most office workers are now being polite to AI, and many think it actually helps them get better answers. The survey found 86% of workers say things like please and thank you when using the AI tools, and nearly 2/3 believe being polite improves the quality of their response. Some said AI gives more detailed or accurate answers when prompts sound respectful and conversational. Others said they do it simply to avoid getting into a habit of sounding rude all day long, even to a chatbot. And yes, some admitted they're jokingly trying to stay on the robot's good side, like me, in case AI takes over someday.
Well, it's a little bit like people. You should be nice to people.
Yeah.
Thank you, please.
Yep. The survey also found a growing number of workers are starting to think AI less like software, more like a coworker or an assistant. Executives were especially positive about AI, saying it boosts productivity and morale at work. So they love it.
People use it for so many things.
Experts, they quoted in the article saying politeness can sometimes help because clearer, more thoughtful prompts often produce better AI responses, not because they have feelings, but because the wording helps guide the system more effectively. So if you're not being polite and using please and thank you, you may want to start.
All right, so since you've been using it,
yeah,
maybe on our break you could ask it, please, can you give me the winner of the Preakness? Sean, who do you have?
I have Jim on the phone.
Hey, Jim, what's happening?
What's going on, guys? How's your Friday?
Everything's good, Jim. How about you?
So far, so good.
I'm doing good. I'm just heading out to pick up another 3D printer.
All right. What are you going to create with this one?
You know, I'm making some, I guess they're called koozies or whatever, like little, little things you put your Coke.
Yeah, koozies, like your beers and stuff?
Yeah, so I'm making it for my son, for UF. I'm doing like a bunch of UF colors.
That's cool.
It's nice.
I mean, besides the UF thing, but yeah, that's cool.
That's Randy's not a fan of Florida.
I'm just kidding.
Go Gators!
I have a Gator football in my car because Greek gave it to me to give one of my girlfriends, and it's killing me.
Oh, just throw it out there if you don't.
I'm going to see her soon.
So bring it to me.
I know. I'm going to see my girlfriend probably before I see you, Jim, but he gave it to give to Fatigues. She used to be a cheerleader back in the day for the Florida Gators.
I remember that, and so I figured I'd
Oh, you were a cheerleader too? I didn't know that.
Wow. That's fun. Come on. It's probably true.
So, reason what I'm calling is you guys are talking about like weird things that happen or whatever. You find out things. So, I was dating a pregnant woman, which was, I don't remember where I met her, but I took her to Lamaze class a couple times, and one day I go back to her apartment, and I'm getting ready to leave, and I'm out in the parking lot, and I'm making out with her. Well, she calls me that night and says, "Hey, Jim, my husband saw us making out." First of all, I didn't know she was married.
Wow.
But you were dating a pregnant woman from the beginning? You knew she was pregnant?
No, I knew she was pregnant.
Hey, he was taking her to Lamaze classes.
I'm just saying, like...
Why would he take her to Lamaze classes? Had no idea.
Meet somebody? Good, break the ice?
Oh, my goodness.
So she calls me, and she's like, "Hey, by the way, my husband saw us making out." And I said, "Well, what did he say?"
Well, wait, your response, your first response, Jim, was that you have a husband?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
No, because I had dated a couple of girls before that were married. One was married to a sheriff, but it didn't turn out really that well.
Yeah. That's a bad person to cheat.
Why do you date somebody who was in a mob's husband? I mean, like, what are you doing, Jim, man? Talk about finding things out. We're finding stuff out about you.
Well, when that girl told me, she had said to me, "Jim, just make sure that you're careful when you leave your house for the next week or so." And I said, "Why?"
Yeah.
She said, "My husband found out that you and I were dating." And I said, "So?" And she said, "Well, he's a police officer." And I'm like, "Oh."
Let me ask you something. Seriously, why would you date somebody who was married?
I was a kid. I was like 18, 19. You know, I was dating,
sex.
You know, these hot bartenders that you'd meet at a bar. I dated this one girl who was like in her 50s, but she was wealthy. But this woman with the Lamaze, I had asked her what the husband said, and the husband said it turned him on.
Oh, nice.
She doesn't make out.
I give you credit. I might bail if somebody was pregnant and was like, "Hey, you want to get dinner?"
Especially at that young of an age, too.
I might have been like, I don't know. I don't think this is in my lane, to be honest with you. But God bless you.
That was our last date. That was it. We were done.
Okay. Still a little crazy.
I got a lot of crazy stories. I had fun. I grew up in Chicago. You know, I did a lot of funny stuff.
All right. As long as you're happy, you didn't hurt anybody, God bless, and you didn't get hurt.
No.
Yep, still alive. That's good.
Good job.
Yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm heading into Boca. You guys always break up when I get in that area.
Okay.
Well, put us on the iHeartRadio app.
You got it.
All right, you got it, guys.
Okay,
Peace.
bye.
Again, not recommending dating anybody who's married. Sean, you're a young cat.
Especially somebody who's married to a sheriff.
A cop in any shape or form, a wise guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, maybe a dentist, you're okay. But we do not promote dating anybody who's married. That should be a red flag from the beginning. Even if somebody's like, well, if they're still living in the same house, that's a little bit, you know what I mean? Like people say, I'm in the process of getting divorced. Well, when you get divorced, give me a call. Because, you know, people get pissed.
Now, let me ask you, would you date somebody who is separated or divorced, but they still live together? Because we've heard reports of that happening just because it's so expensive.
I guess I would have to know the whole situation before to honestly just answer like yes or no. But I would have to know, you know, what's going on. And it's not a great situation because I think people do get jealous and get pissed off. And again, I would want to know, like, well, who wanted out? You know what I'm saying? Like, say she did, and the guy sees you're dating her, he might get pissed off and come after you. Be like, you know, stay away from my wife. And technically, it is still his wife. A wise guy told me years ago, you'd rather owe somebody $100,000 than bang their ex because you're gonna end up dead the other way. So I sort of try to stay in that lane. 877-927-6969. It is the Penthouse. Any crazy stories? You just had Jim call up. That was pretty crazy. Let us know if you have any dating stories, something you found out about somebody while you were involved, and just be like, all right, wow, I got to change lanes and I got to go. But let us know. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Rousey fight tomorrow night with Gina. Should be a good fight. Supposedly she's supposed to get some big money.
They haven't put out how much she's getting paid yet?
No, they say it's going to be very high. I guess they're going to wait to see how they do with Netflix.
Okay.
The amount of people and everything like that. So there's 3 fights there. I'm not familiar with the other fights. I'm not somebody who is familiar with, you know, MMA or UFC. Dom is more. But I wouldn't mind seeing this fight. Definitely getting a lot of hype. There's no doubt about it. And then obviously next month you got the big fight at the White House with UFC with I think June 14, President Trump's birthday.
I love this. 47142 started off with Real Radio. They said, what we've learned is that Jim's a braver man than most of us.
Yeah. I said that.
Facts. And then, and I like this idea. It says, Franny, I have a venue for Greek's Roast, your local Moose Lodge. They have cheap drinks and indoor plumbing, everything you need for a roast. So the one in Jupiter is not very big, but the one in Gardens is huge.
Yeah.
It would be a great venue.
I think we need a place to hold 20 people.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think over under 20.
I mean, there's going to be 20 people that are going to be roasting you alone.
Oh, I don't know about this.
And then with all your exes there, you need to fit at least 100. So,
hey, that's a shot.
So,
Sean, you see how she beats me up?
I think that.
Look at him shaking his head. He said to me yesterday, he goes, man, she rides you tough. I said, yeah, Sean.
I was like, the show would be boring if I didn't.
Sean, boom.
I was like, you and Dom have a bromance. I was like, I don't need to add on to that.
Now, Dom comes at me a lot.
Sometimes, yeah.
He does. He's we miss Dom. I hope he's having a good time.
Yeah. I heard it was like Sean said, and Jason this morning when we were doing the show together said it was a good time.
It was weird this morning. He texted me and asked me if he could put me down on a recommendation for a job. So I was like,
Who?
Dom.
But yeah, that is the Treasure Coast Songwriters Festival. It kicked off yesterday. It's going on all weekend long. Port Salerno, Pirates Cove, and The Pearl are the two venues they're going to be doing it at. And this is BMI artists and songwriters that wrote hits, like massive hits for people like Kenny Chesney, Jason Aldean, Keith Urban, even Willie Nelson. And so they're telling the stories behind the songs and performing them. And it's a free event. Obviously, if you want to have cocktails and food, you got to pay for that at the venues that they're at. But it's a good time. It's very intimate. It's a cool time, and that's by our sister station, Wave 92.7. That's putting that on.
Definitely a good time. I know some people were asking me about Brady Matthews being on the new show, the spinoff of Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
And he did call in yesterday. Not only did he say he would host the Greek Roast if we do it, but he's not in episode 1. He's in episode 4, 6, and 7. So just wanted to tell you, if you guys were maybe thinking, I got a couple texts. Is Brady going to be
4, 6, and 7.
Yeah,
got it.
Tonight's the first one.
Because I'll watch it too.
Yeah, and they were like, hey, is Brady going to be there? Is he on tonight? He's not on tonight, but he's in episode 4, 6, and 7. He's hoping to get re-signed. He is the bartender, and he does have some lines, which is cool. So we'll see what happens about that. Wish him great success, but not going to watch it tonight.
He's not on it.
He's not on it.
I'm gonna watch it because I'm a fan of Yellowstone. It's a great series. So
it's getting great reviews so far.
Yeah, because today is the premiere.
Yeah, you told me about that yesterday, so I wanted to ask him. He said, no, Greek, I'm not on the first one. I said, ooh, why am I even taking your call? 877-927-6969. Crazy stories that you found out about somebody. Franny had a bunch, but Jim really had a pretty crazy one. And I was a little bit shocked by that. But again, people do things when it comes to dating that never should surprise you. Distances, people date people other countries, different stuff that I'd be like, no, I'm out. But everybody. Sean, have you ever been in a long distance relationship?
No.
Would you
No. I don't know how people do those, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
they're tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little easier today with FaceTime and your phone.
Yeah, but still, I don't know.
No, there's got to be an end game, right? Like if one of you has to move, or you just ended up just doesn't work out. Like to keep it going forever, it's just doesn't work.
No, and when you tell people that, they get a little step back, but you are wasting time. If somebody doesn't want to move to wherever it is,
there's no game plan.
You just have a good time,
right?
And it's expensive, especially if you got to jump on planes, different things like that. But I know. Love is Blind. I've been out there for years. They didn't write that for Stevie Wonder. I know we've all done things that have been a little bit like, wow, what am I doing? But then you look back, you're like, ugh, really was a bad decision.
So you have a type, right? You have a type. Do you have a type, Sean? When it comes to girls?
Yeah.
You got a type? Most people do.
We don't
Most people do. And there is a psychological reason some people keep dating partners who look almost identical to their exes. Experts say many people have a specific type, and sticking with that type can feel familiar, safe, and emotionally comfortable. So psychologists quoted in the piece says it doesn't always mean someone is stuck in the past. Instead, people are often naturally attracted to certain physical features, personalities, relationship dynamics. That whole, familiarity can also make dating feel easier and less risky emotionally. Some people repeatedly choose similar partners because those relationships reinforce our identity, preference, or comfort zones, even after a breakup. Do you see any of that when you date people who look similar?
I just prefer brunettes. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, personality-wise, they're all different. I think everybody's different, but I think I'm more attracted to brunettes. Not that if you're blonde, that you're off the table.
Or a hot redhead.
But I don't know. It just seems that I've always, being around brunettes. So I don't know about it feeling more comfortable to me. I think it's just what I'm attracted to. And personalities, obviously, they're, like I said, everybody's different 100%. I think when you see somebody, like you see a lot of stars and different people where they date somebody who looks just like their ex, that's a little weird. I've never had that. I just have girls with the same color hair. But again, do I have to defend my dating style?
You're not defending anything.
Here on the Penthouse. And I like familiar things. That's been one of my traits for years.
All right, well, that's exactly what that said.
Yeah.
Okay.
New York Prime, brunettes, Benzes, sports betting, Sean, would you say you have something that you always seem to go back to? Or girls?
A type?
Yeah.
I mean, Latina. That's
nice.
Or something similar.
Yeah.
My race, yeah.
All right. Heartbeats.
Heartbeats.
Like to stay in
Easy
that
to
way.
please.
Yeah.
Easy to please.
Yeah.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Get ready, baby. A lot coming at you in the next hour. First of all, you're going to get a new keyword. Franny's going to give you a batch of Florida stories. We're going to tell you some things that you could do this weekend. And at 11:45, you got a chance to win a $125 gift card to New York Prime, my favorite restaurant, bar none. It is the Penthouse on a Friday with Sean, Boom, Francis, and me. We'll be back. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be.
I've been everywhere, man.
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Grand in Your Hand is back on Real Radio. And yeah, we're literally handing you $1,000. That's rent. That's a car payment. That's my card didn't get declined for once money. Blow it on something stupid, be responsible for 5 minutes, or finally fix that thing you keep pretending isn't broken. $1,000 isn't going to solve life's problems, but it will make it a hell of a lot easier for a week. Listen for the keywords, then plug them in at realradio921.com and get $1,000 in your hand.
Sponsored by Juicy Patties.
Juicy Patties, the realest Jamaican flavor, I need it.
Hey, Palm Beach, the wait is finally over. Juicy Patties is now open. Come enjoy authentic Jamaican patties at 1922 North Military Trail in the Cross County Plaza. Juicy Patties, serious Jamaican food.
Injured? Call Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather at 500-HELP. Help is just a local phone call away.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Expressways are currently crash-free on I-95 and the Turnpike in both directions, but heads up for some construction on the I-95 northbound off-ramp to PGA Boulevard, and that's going to be blocking the off-ramp right lane. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Hey, it's a Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the party never ends, 7 days a week. Beautiful ladies open to 5 a.m. with a 5-star restaurant. And Fetish Fridays, baby. Stop in. Live fetish shows every Friday night. What is your cake? Monroe's has the answer. And the beautiful girls are there all the time. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. If you're thinking about having a good night and you want to make it a great night, it's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Take it from your boy. Peace.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
In this edition of the Marketer's Report, Giovanni Martinez, Senior Director of Marketing and Innovation for Avocados from Mexico, speaks on audio's reach.
We know how powerful is audio. I mean, with the frequency, the reach that you can generate with that component is something that we always have as an add-on in our campaigns.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia connects marketers to the audiences, live conversations, and trusted influencers you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartAdvertising.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son, Mike. In addition to the comp case, there's a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Right now at Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing, get a new AC system with no payments and no interest until 2027, or take $500 off select new systems. Plus, it's backed by Lindstrom's lifetime parts and labor warranty. Call Lindstrom Air today or visit lindstomair.com with approved credit on select models.
I love those guys.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Real Radio weather.
Good Friday morning. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Michael Aramber. Lots of sunshine out the door. We'll be looking at sunny to partly cloudy skies for today. 20% chance for mostly an inland shower this afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 80s. The weekend is coming up. Saturday looking partly to mostly sunny with a 20% rain chance, the high 88, and partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance for scattered storms on Sunday.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at truegreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
News Junkie is brought to you by FAMU's Mary. Educate, learn, talk.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Hey, it's Rover. Real Radio wants to put $1,000 in your hands. Score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword media at realradio921.com. That's media. Enter it now at realradio921.com.
Franny keeps it classy until it's time to call out the Greeks BS.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Thanks for tuning in. We are up and moving in the right direction with you guys today. Thanks for listening to 921 and 1017. We got a lot going on this hour, and I hope you guys are entertained and you get a chance to win a gift card to New York Prime. Sean's in the house.
Hey.
Dom's on assignment. He'll be back with us maybe Tuesday. Francis is here.
What's going on?
And it is time for our first batch of Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right, so we are going to start here with What the Florida with a celebrity. Kodak Black is back in jail again after turning himself in to Florida authorities on new charges tied to allegedly fleeing police and resisting arrest without violence. This guy does so much good for the community, but he also gets in a lot of trouble with law enforcement. They said the rapper surrendered himself yesterday in Broward County, where jail records show he's being held with no bond while the case is pending. His attorney says the charges come from an investigation that took about 5 months and claims Kodak is being unfairly targeted by law enforcement. The arrest comes just 1 week after Kodak was busted on separate drug trafficking charges involving alleged MDMA possession in Florida. In that case, police say they found more than 25 grams of MDMA, cash, and other items linked to Kodak during a 2025 incident. Now, speaking of a lot of drugs, they said this was a one-stop shop. Florida man on felony drug probation has been arrested after detectives reported uncovering a shocking stash of drugs. The guy is already on felony drug probation.
Old habits die hard.
So they found 2,000 THC vape cartridges, 2,000, 5.5 pounds of cocaine, over $113,000 in cash at a storage unit being used as a front for his drug operation. Collier County Sheriff's Office said that the investigation began on Wednesday when detectives conducted a traffic stop on 22-year-old Omar Gutierrez. His Chevy Corvette detected an odor of marijuana coming from inside the vehicle. Officials said that a probable cause search for the vehicle turned up THC vape cartridges and keys to a storage unit, leading detectives to go, we want to check out the storage unit, and they execute a search warrant. After executing the search warrant, detectives say Omar was operating a one-stop shop out of a Naples storage unit where they recovered trafficking quantities of narcotics. As I mentioned, they go on to say more. So we have 2.5 kilos of coke, 109.7 grams of meth,
Jesus,
2,000 THC vape cartridges, ketamine, mushrooms, DMT, liquid codeine, Xanax, 3 firearms, including one reported stolen out of Collier County, and $113,886 in cash. So they said the estimated value of the recovered narcotics is over $100,000 street value. You would think more than that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So he's
especially with inflation.
hanging out, charged with 11 felonies, by the way. So good for him. And then finally here in your What the Florida, another man has been arrested following a viral confrontation involving a 13-year-old riding an e-bike. And this was in the Gated Lotus community in Boca Raton. According to a criminal complaint, the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Ari Brooks was arrested on Wednesday, facing charges of robbery by sudden snatching and battery. They say that Brooks is seen multiple times in a video pulling the 13-year-old boy and restraining him against his will. The report alleges Brooke withheld the teenager's phone and made no attempt to return it. Video from Boca News Now and a photo from the Sheriff's Office shows Brooks restraining the child and walking away with this kid's phone. It's an adult man. Like, what? Our local news partner, CBS 12, previously reported on a viral video that appeared to show the first suspect confronting the teen, throwing a water bottle, and then taking the boy's cell phone during an argument over alleged reckless e-bike riding inside of the gated community. Parents and neighbors said the situation began after the child was seen riding an e-bike in the neighborhood. The confrontation sparked widespread debate online within the community over safety concerns involving children, of course, on e-bikes, and whether these adults went too far. They absolutely did, because look at them. Now they're arrested. I mean, they restrained a kid and held him against his will and stole his phone.
No.
That is not adult behavior. And that is your first dose of What the Florida.
Thank you, Francis. Great job as always. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Sean, who do you have on hold?
We have Steve on the phone.
What's up, Steve?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's going on, Steve?
I don't know. Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's the weekend.
Ready for the weekend? Got any special plans?
Probably bang around, watch the Preakness, and watch the fight Saturday night. Maybe dinner, something like that, with a friend. That's about it. Working Saturday. All good, though. What about you?
Nothing special. I'll be broke forever. Story of my life. I'm never going to have enough to really do much, but at least I get to go out every now and then with some money, so it's not like I have no life, but when you're buying a vehicle and a car and everything else all at once, kind of, it sucks,
Yeah.
But that's life.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's better than renting, I feel, or leasing or something like that. You have no love, and you're paying all that money for nothing. So.
Yeah, cars are not a great investment.
Anybody that's renting, but,
yeah.
Just saying.
All right.
Hey, have y'all ever thought about having the Love Doctors back for like a little, short reunion, just let them come on a little bit and remind them what it's like to, be in the old days of real radio?
I mean, if they wanted to, we would absolutely love that. I mean, you know that they retired on their own, and they're living retired lives, separate states. Glenn's in Asheville, and last I heard, Rich was in Louisiana.
Yes.
So it'd be difficult, but if they wanted to,
sure.
Yeah, open arms.
They ever call you or whatever?
No, I don't know, G-Man, if he talks to him or not. I know that Jason, my co-host, he still chats with Rich every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe they just had enough, and it's not really interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, they retired. They did it for so long. They're living life. Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah, they're enjoying their life and with the people in their life, their loved ones, and just hanging out, relaxing. But if they wanted to come on, obviously, we'd have them.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not pushing it. But I was just curious for you personally, Greek, what do you think about contest-wise? You ever thought about anything that you would want somebody to win instead of what they choose to give away?
Well, I do all the giveaways, most of them. Like all the restaurants.
So the answer is yes.
What the prize is.
Yeah, like all the trade with the restaurants are usually people I know, and I give them away to the audience. Tickets, stuff like that. The station does provide some stuff, but a lot of it is through me. So I try to give a giveaway. I think it's nice every day to give somebody something. Miller's Ale House, Deck 84, you've heard them, and I think it's nice. I try to do it every day.
Well, I just want to party at Greek's house contest. All expenses paid, hang out by the food.
You're crazy, bro.
Sometimes it gotta be.
You gotta be.
You gotta be crazy right back at it.
You got it.
Hey, speaking of crazy, look at the UFC going to the White House. Whoever thought that would happen?
No, you're right.
Speaking of crazy.
Yeah, anything's possible
nowadays.
No, I would never.
Right, have a good weekend.
You too. Peace. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. If you guys want to get involved, you can call us or text us. If you ever had some story of somebody you were dating and then you found something out that you were like, I can't believe it.
Something wild.
Yeah.
47142 started off with Real Radio. I really hope this roast of Greek happens. I know he'll be there. Also, not only did Brady say he'd do the roast, he also said he would dress like Greek and wear Ferragamo.
Oh, yeah, he
from
did.
Kara
Yeah.
in North Palm.
Because I used to always give him a little slack like when we would go out. I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? And he'd be like, Greek,
And then I'm a member at the Moose on RCA and can look into it. I was at a pretty big wedding there not long ago, and there's lots of room. That's from Captain Kirk. Grease old pool dude. Yeah, I'm a member too. And I'm sure, Kurt, T-Bone. She's the best, Teresa, and she's always there. But yeah, I think it would be a great venue. And like you said, inexpensive. Drinks are really cheap. So why not? I think they have like casino tables and slot machines too.
Oh, wow. I might have to give Tito's a call.
Greek mentioned dating a sheriff. Sheriff's wife was like dating a mobster's wife. Does anyone remember when the caller called the Love Doctors about going back up to New York to face a mob guy whose wife he had dated when they were younger? And the wife that died and confessed on her deathbed, where'd it go? Sorry. and the guy was going up there to face his punishment. Lexus was on the show then, and I think she may have the guy's manuscript about it. I don't know. I don't recall that, but that's...
I do recall it, though.
Do you?
I do recall it. Yeah, I do remember the story and everything like that. I don't know what happened, but I do recall it. I remember Lexus talking about it, and exactly what the gentleman said ended up happening.
And then somebody gave us a heads up. They're like, look up in the sky, Friday through Sunday is the Vero Beach Air Show starring the Blue Angels.
That's always a good time and a lot of fun. You can check that out if you're in that area. Air shows are cool. Last year I was down in Fort Lauderdale for their air show. One of my buddy's houses lives right on the beach. And I got to tell you, the building was shaking. When the planes were flying by, I was like, whoa. I actually ducked a couple times. And they were
not going to hit you, G-Man.
And they were so high. It was hilarious. I'm like, oh, man. Like, I felt this building shaking. He was up like, I don't know, 15 stories. But I was like, damn. It was crazy. All the boats that were in the water and checking it out. It was fun. It really was. It was a great time. But I'm sure that if you guys are up in Vero this weekend, check it out. You'll be entertained because that's always a good time. Franny will give us later some things to do this weekend, and you guys can listen for that. And if you ever have any charity events that you want to do, that you're doing, that you want to get the community to know about, let us know. You can text us or call us, and we'll get it out there for you. 877-927-6969. You could also text us at Real Radio 47142. Dolphin schedule came out. Let us know what you think if you're a Dolphin fan. Also, like we just said, crazy stories of you dating somebody and then you found something out. You're like, man, I cannot believe that. And there were some crazy ones, no doubt about it, that Franny mentioned. Some of those I was just like, I cannot believe it. Dating the sheriff's wife, I think that's a pretty bad one. I would definitely be worried about that if I was somebody, because you got to worry about getting pulled over. You got to worry about the guy coming after you. It's just so many headaches. And there's so many people out there that I would definitely think that you could find somebody else. Dana White says he's going to make an announcement tomorrow about the McGregor comeback. It's speculated he wants to take away a little bit of the pizzazz with Ronda and Gina fighting. He's not happy about that, I guess, but he did say that there is speculation he's going to make a big announcement. I don't know if it's going to happen, but they are talking about Conor McGregor coming back and fighting in the ring. I know a lot of people would be wanting to see Conor. I know he didn't fight for years, but it is something. And a lot of World Cup fans, I guess, were not happy about the halftime shows that was on social media. I don't know. I'm not a soccer guy. But it's a halftime show. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, BTS, Madonna, and Shakira.
Yeah, but I guess that's something they never really do. So a lot of fans were not happy about it. But again,
that's silly. I don't understand.
But you know what? People were not happy about Bad Bunny, and it broke all records. So maybe they're taking a page from the NFL.
I was happy about it. So speaking of the World Cup, it looks like they are going to be creating the world's largest soccer ball.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a staple in Massachusetts. The Massachusetts Port Authority is going to celebrate the FIFA World Cup by constructing the world's largest soccer ball. Massport said the ball is planned to have a diameter of 45 feet, enough to grab a Guinness World Record. The ball will be placed at Piers Park in East Boston. From June 12th to the 18th, a special community day event will be held on the location on June 13th. And then Gillette Stadium will be rebranded as Boston Stadium for the games it's going to host.
That's cool.
Yeah. So if you guys are heading up to Boston, go check out a big ball.
And again, Hard Rock's going to have 6 games there, which is going to be, I know, sold out. And people want those tickets. Sean, you have somebody on hold?
Yep, I got Evan.
Evan, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good morning. Yeah, Franny, I have some information for you on the Sammy. Sammy, he was the guy that was called the love doctors about going up to New York and finish punishment.
Yeah, let us know.
You can hear that. You can hear that episode on. It's called Speaker app, and you look for the love doctors. And what they did is you can listen to the last season of Dr. Rich in 2016.
Okay.
His last season, and it's during the Christmas. It's when he's retiring. It's on the last show. I think it's the last show when he's retiring because they did. Everybody was calling. Greek even called up or came in and he was on there, and a lot of guys. Cohen was on.
Yeah.
But anyway, they did the Sammy. They did the Sammy story, and it's about 20 minutes long. but I think they cut it down a little bit. But it's fascinating. But you can hear the
Is Sammy alive?
speaker.
Did he live through it?
So they never called back.
Oh.
The show was over.
No, he called and said, "I'm on my way." And you had to hear he sounded so real, and he knew information like Greek would probably know about mobster talk and language and stuff like that. And it just sounded like, "Hey, listen, I can't run. They can find me, so I might as well go do it." Like Greek says, if you owe somebody, pay him on Monday, don't wait till Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he was doing. That's exactly what he was doing, and it's really compelling. I mean, you just listen to it. But it's if you look for Speaker app, and you'll see the Love Doctors page will pop up, and then you can download. I think they have it's the 2016 episodes and 2017 episodes with the last with Glenn, and there's about 900 40-minute clips you can listen to.
No, that's cool.
Great.
No,
Awesome. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah,
We'll definitely want to check it out, I'm sure.
I remember the story vaguely. I didn't know if I didn't think there was a conclusion whether we knew or not what ended up happening to the gentleman.
No, he never called back. But and you wanted because the way how he ended the show was like, it was like the ending of The Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, what? You're waiting on something to happen.
Oh, that always keeps the intrigue, obviously.
Yeah, but I'm sure people are going to want to seek that out. So thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, Evan, good job. What do you think about the Yanks?
And like with Steve and everybody wants to hear the old Love Doctors. You got that. You can hear about 90. I think there's 900 40-minute episodes that you could actually listen with Rich and Glenn.
Oh wow, it's great.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And what was the thing you used to do, Evan? What was the other thing you told me about where you could download games, the old Yankee games? What was that?
Well, no, that's on YouTube. Well, you can go to YouTube.
Okay.
And you all you have to do is subscribe.
Okay.
You have to pay.
I was telling my brother.
Yeah, right. And you can go to Yankees games. Most of them are on the radio.
Okay.
You can listen to games from the 30s on there.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you hear like Ruth and all sorts of games, and then the World Series. But mostly, they actually have the games, or usually the World Series or All-Star games or something like that. But now and then they have a few that you can actually watch. You can see. But most of them are World Series or different highlights or something like that. But they have a lot of Yankees games. Many Yankees games are on the radio.
All right, cool. I appreciate that. I was telling my brother about it, and then I didn't remember the details. But now I'll tell him to go to YouTube and just put it in there when you got to search it. Thank you, pal.
Just call classic Yankees, classic baseball games on the radio or TV, and then you get there's a plethora of them, man. And it's sometimes if I can't sleep at night, I'll just put one on and listen, and that makes me fall asleep. I mean, listen to something from the 50s, like a Yankees game from the 50s,
That's
or something
cool.
like that.
That's awesome. All right, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks,
Hey,
Evan.
and one more thing about the Dolphins schedule, real fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you look at the last 2 months of the schedule,
Mm-hmm.
they play 5 teams, and they're good teams in the cold weather.
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I mean, I would bet they're under before I bet anything.
Yep. And we're still going to do this thing about the pizza, right? $100. 100 pizzas.
What is this? What is this with pizza?
I'm not familiar with that. Bring that to me. What is that?
Oh, I was going to tell you. Okay. Well, you said the Dolphins were. I think their win total was 4.5.
Oh,
and
yes.
I told you I would go over that.
Okay.
And I'd buy a pizza.
Okay, yeah, for pizza, sure. I'll take the under. You take the over.
Okay.
It's fine. That's not a big
I
deal.
thought you said 100 pizzas.
That's what I said.
I was like, what are we doing? Pizza party?
No, it was a joke there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we'll do something like that. We'll do something like that, But I'm excited, but I can't believe how it was on 2 stations. It was on both ESPN and the NFL
networks
last night.
Oh, it was all over the place. I was out and about last night. People were, showing it. And then each team also released a video of the schedule.
Yeah.
Which was, pretty unique, and they have put, obviously, all their different touches on it. But it's, again, the NFL just making money on something again, schedule. People were watching it. People were talking about it. People were talking about it today on all sports stations and radio shows and newspapers and fans, social media. It's NFL. They're smart. They really are.
Yeah. Did you watch the one with the Dolphins?
No, I didn't. The video, no.
You have to. I don't want to ruin it for you, but they're going around to the the players are going like, Mr. Ross wants to see you. Mr. Ross wants to see you. And they're like going, and they're really, and they're like, some of the players were getting cut already, and so they go to the office. You got to watch it. It's pretty damn funny.
All right, I want to check it out. I know a lot of them, like I said, have been getting some positive feedback that the team does, and it's their departments that handle it for them. But, yeah, it's something that I think they started this last few years where each team has a video release. But, yeah, the Dolphins do have a tough schedule.
And the good production, too. These aren't just like a little video out there. They do a very, very good production on it. All right, you all have a good weekend. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow with Johnny.
All right, buddy, you got it. Thanks a lot, Evan.
All right, Pete.
Peace. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. If you have anything you ever want to call in or add to, text us or call us, you can.
And during the break, Sean, if you can, search for Misspeak 77 because we have a request, and I love they call me Frannis. Good morning. Can we hear Greek Misspeak 77? We'll get that on the other side so Sean can look for it. And then they said the gentleman that went up to face his demise, we never heard from again. Why am I thinking that was the same gentleman that was going to be leaving the Mustang for Rich? I don't know. And somebody else says, yes, I remember the story of the guy going back to New York regarding the cheating wife. I still think that was not, where'd it go? Letting a lie get in the way of a good story.
Yeah.
Who knows? And then somebody says, Greek isn't going to the Moose Lodge. It's not his style. Well, it may not be his decision. He just shows up. He just shows up wherever we do this. And we'll make it his style. And let's see. Those old Love Doc podcasts are fun that Evan was talking about. Only issue, it's a lot of politics, but on YouTube, a lot of the real old stuff is available as well.
Oh, wow.
So
I
cool.
did not know that.
Thanks for the heads up. People are missing the Love Docs. You guys can go back.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. We'll come back with a trifecta and then an opportunity for you guys to win a gift card for $125 to New York Prime, my favorite spot, bar none. Peace.
Real radio is the news junkie.
The NASA astronaut had a problem. He couldn't talk. He was up in the International Space Station and his talk box stopped working.
Did they say what could cause that? Like if there's anything...
No. A stroke?
Nothing I could put in her dinner, nothing... You monster.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Well, the good news is we're accident-free here in Palm Beach County without any problems on I-95 and the Turnpike. 95 northbound at PGA Boulevard. That off-ramp has a right lane block due to road construction. Other than that, smooth sailing on the ride. That's traffic. I'm Noah.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
There's never been a better time to sign up with Hard Rock Bets than today with a brand new welcome offer. Bet $5 on any game, and if your first bet wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. A winning bet and a booster bankroll. Now that's when you get the party started on Hard Rock Bets. Payable and bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida, must be 21 plus and physically present of Florida Wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Since we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see and hear lots of lawyer ads. It seems that most are bragging on what they got their clients. But be careful. If you heard that someone sold their car for $500,000, you would be impressed. But if you later learned that it was a rare $10 million Ferrari, would you say that person got screwed? And that's before you even know if it's true. Who is fact-checking? And how much went to medical bills and lawyers' fees? If you want to get an idea what your case may be really worth, visit forthepeople.com and go to Settlements and Verdicts. You will see what a law firm like ours is capable of. And fact check for yourself. All that glitters is not gold. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. We won big, a lot. At Morgan & Morgan, we represent consumers. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Saturday, May 30th is Baseball and Brews at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. Fans 21 and up can purchase a special ticket to the 2-hour craft beer tasting, which includes a tasting mug as you enjoy a Frozen Iguanas baseball game. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com to purchase your Baseball and Brews tickets.
If something mechanical goes wrong in your house, don't you just want to talk to a human? If my garage door doesn't work when I press the button on the remote, What are the odds I want to press 6 to have someone come and fix it? Suddenly, I'm explaining my problems to an internet chatbot who can't understand a word I'm saying unless I learn to speak chatbot. If something goes wrong with the robot door that protects my self-driving robot car, the last thing I want is to talk to another robot! At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our dedicated call center is fully staffed with knowledgeable, compassionate, real, actual people, ready to listen and eager to please. They understand your needs and they understand what we do, and that makes all the difference. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it right. In person. With people.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Has pain become a way of life for you? It shouldn't be that way. You want a real regenerative solution, and that is exactly what Dr. Carrick and Carrick Family Chiropractic do each and every day. With the DRS protocol and Neon Track program, if you mention that Brian Mudd sent you, your first visit is absolutely free, with the exam and x-rays if necessary. That's a $535 value. Visit chiropractorboynton.com. Call 561-737-7787.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In office, West Palm Beach.
Ready to upgrade to the perfect sleep setup? Let Mattress Firm's sleep experts guide you to the perfect bed at the Memorial Day sale. Top brands, ideal comfort, score unbeatable deals on both. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
For more information about contests on this station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
This is Sarah Spain with the latest from iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Capital One Bank.
Today marks the tip-off of the WNBA's historic 30th season, with 2 new teams joining the league, the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire, to bring the total to 15 for the 2026 season. The Las Vegas Aces are the returning champs, led by 4-time WNBA MVP A'ja Wilson. 3 games on the slate tonight. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts. As a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network, Capital One is here to help you learn more about today's top athletes. Plus, Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One, N.A. member FDIC.
Gracie Abrams has a brand new song. And it's on the newly released playlist on the free iHeartRadio app. Your no-cost destination to hear all of the songs that were just released, including Drake,
Atlanta, tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying?
Megan Maroney,
Call me the traitor.
The Strokes, Maluma, and so much more. Open the free iHeartRadio app and search new to listen now.
Your midday break from the daily grind. Welcome to the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day and get ready for another weekend. In the next half hour, we'll tell you some things to do this weekend, maybe that you want to dabble into. Also, we got a chance for you guys to win a gift card for $125 for New York Prime, my favorite spot. Dominic's on assignment. Almost forgot his name, but I do it when he works here. And Sean's in the house.
What's up?
And, of course, we got Francis here.
Hi.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, so the NFL schedules came out last night, and we broke down the first month on the first trifecta. And in the second month on 10-11, the Bengals, they play them. The Dolphins play the Bengals. Then they got a bye week, so that's a good thing. They can't lose. Then 10-25, they got the Jets. So October's not that bad. Those are 2 games right there. Then in November, 11-1, they do have the Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Those 2 are tough. So far, we did about 7 games. I think the Miami could maybe win 2, maybe 2. The next trifecta, we'll look at the next 4 games, and so on and so on. NBA tonight, it is Game 6, baby. That's right, Game 6. We got 2 big games in the playoffs. We have Minnesota taking on the Spurs, and we have the Cavs in Detroit. If Cavs win tonight, it's all over for Detroit, and then they will face the Knicks in the next round. Also, the Knicks will be home for that series. They'll have the home court advantage. They'll get 4 games to Cavs 3. If Detroit wins, it'll be the other way around. Minnesota and Spurs, we'll see what happens with them. Minnesota's back against the wall. Baseball this weekend, Yankees and the Mets in Met Stadium for a 3-game series. This has been going on 30 years that they've been doing this. And also, the Marlins are taking on Tampa. Also, we have the Preakness tomorrow night, and Ronda Rousey and Gina are fighting on Netflix. So there's a lot going on in sports and a lot going on always in the Penthouse. Always appreciate you guys tuning in. Greek's Trifecta is always sponsored by New York Prime. Makes a good night a great night. Peace.
Sean, were you able to find that Misspeak?
Yep.
Awesome. So we got Misspeak 77, I believe, coming at you.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
People listen to this radio show, I would say 99.9.9 never play professional sports.
What? What the f?
It's not like going to Daytona, different places, and hotel rooms, everything's very expensive. And you always want to be where you're at.
Okay, what?
Like Manhattan, I was boom, boom, every street in and out. But man, I'm just not good. And I know it. Like once I get there, I'm okay.
You don't say.
Oh, we got a big giveaway today. Dozen roses, a bottle of Voo shampoo.
Wow, that's great.
A lot of times when change comes out, everybody bitches. Oh, it sucks. It's going to change. I gave a ton away my stuff. I remember it. I had everything.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Well, he said he's drinking a little. He's acting kibosh.
I swear to God, sometimes I think your head's screwed on backwards.
Hit us up on Twitter at Penthouse Show. What's a better name for Michaela Spielberg than Sugar Star?
I think she should have went with Star Wars. All right, there it is.
There you go. 47142. We will get in things going on the weekend, but we'll start it off with this. My band, the Cedric Talton Experience, is playing at Priscilla's Oasis in Fort Pierce this Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. So I always say if you guys want to add anything to it, 47142. Start it off with Real Radio, or you can email Franny at realradio921.com and tell us anything you got going on, and we will plug it. This G-Man sounds very fun. They have micro wrestling match happening this Saturday in West Palm Beach. Rock the Plaza returns to Boynton as well, but we will get, those are some highlights, but we will get through things that are going on. We still have a bunch of green markets happening. The Gardens Green Market is Sunday, 8 o'clock. You got a market at Harborside, Sunday at 10. The Swinks Farmers Market, Saturday at 10 o'clock, if you guys want to check those out. And then these are things that they're featuring. Micro wrestling. I think it sounds kind of funny. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., $25. It's at Renegades over there on Village Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
Go check it out. Rock the Plaza, Boynton Beach, also tomorrow, 2 o'clock, Ocean Plaza. Then we are going to Harborside Run Club Anniversary. If you guys are runners, they're doing that tonight, 6 to 9 o'clock. That is a free event. We have Norton Art After Dark, West Palm Beach. Tonight, 5 to 10, Norton Museum of Art. I've always wanted to do this, and it's supposed to be a really cool event. Food Truck Expo is going on, and they have concerts as well. That's free. Commons Park, Royal Palm Beach. That's tonight. And then we're going Saturday. They have a Battle and Paddle guided tour in Jupiter. That is at 9 a.m., and that is the Jupiter Outdoor Center. If you like yoga, we got Yoga in the Wild. Ooh. That's tomorrow, 9 a.m. Kicks off, and that's at Bush Wildlife. They do a great job over there at Bush. Never Stop Believing. Do you want to guess what cover band that is?
Let me think. Journey?
Yeah, they're going to be
Nice. I'm going to win the Preakness.
They're going to be at Abacoa Amphitheater tomorrow in Jupiter, 7:30. That's a free event. We have a wine journey through Spain. That sounds fun. That's going to be going on at the West Palm Beach Green Market.
Wow.
11 a.m.
Holy Morocco's.
That sounds fun. We have the King's Academy is doing a jazz ensemble tomorrow, 7 p.m. City Place. It's a free event if you want to check that out. 70s Jazz and Funk is going to be going on at Northwood Art Music Warehouse. That is tomorrow, 7 p.m. Y2K Party at Respectables tomorrow night, kicking off at 11. Ooh, that's late.
You're so funny.
That's so late. The Candlelight Concert Series. I've always wanted to check one out, but they're doing that tomorrow, Boynton Beach at the Arts and Cultural Center tomorrow at 6:30. If you like cars, there's a car meetup in Boynton Beach, 8 p.m., and that is at Brass Tap. Murder Mystery Dinner in Delray at the Vintage Gym, 51 North Swinton. That's tomorrow, 6 to 10. And then we're moving to Sunday, where if you want a swing dance, you go to Jupiter Swing on Sunday from 7 to 9. They're doing a kayak cruise, Grassy Water Nature Center, 9:30 in the morning. And then finally, another market we have going on, Boynton Beach Mall, the Good Day Market. That is happening from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That is a free event on Sunday. If you guys have anything you want to plug, you can absolutely do so. 47142 started off with Real Radio. G-Man, is there anything that you want to add to it?
I did have a question. Somebody texted me. The Green Market on Sunday, that's in Palm Beach Gardens, correct?
Yes, off Burns Road.
Okay.
Yep.
Is the one still going on in Clematis on Saturdays?
Yeah, I just mentioned that because
Okay.
they're doing the wine thing for
cool.
Spain. Yeah.
All right. And Monroe's, if you want to watch the fight Saturday night, I believe they are having it with Rhonda and Gina. So check that out. Always a good time to go to Monroe's. You might see a knockout in the ring, and you'll see a knockout there. No doubt about it. If you guys want any Greek misspeaks, we can handle that for you today. Sean's in the studio. He picked up that task, too, so he's able to do that. In a few minutes, we're going to have a chance for you guys to win a gift card, $125 to the New York Prime and the Greek Casino. Looks like Pete Davidson is getting separated. I thought this is it for him. I thought Pete, they're having a baby. I think they
had
did.
a baby already.
Yeah, and I thought that this was maybe he was going to sit down and settle down, but it looks like he's going to be on the loose again. So Pete Davidson did announce that. I believe he's going to be a good dad. All the things he says and so far, some of the things he's done.
The baby's 5 months old already,
Yeah.
but I don't know. So there's conflicting reports, right? They're saying they split, but they're still working on things. So who knows? I know people were kind of concerned because she had posted a few photos on her social media with her and the baby, and she's crying in them. And they're like, is everything okay?
Oh, that's not
but
good.
then she went back to saying, like, she's crying of happiness because she's so happy with the baby. So who knows? And then some people were speculating that she was crying because she's, like, alone and, like, taking care of the baby by herself.
Yeah, who knows? That's tough.
Those are all speculations. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We have no idea. But they say that, yeah, they split, but are still working on things together. Pete and Elsie is her name. They want another to succeed and be happy, so they're fine. And of course, they've experienced their ups and downs, and there's been points where they've split and have gotten back together. So this is not the first time.
So maybe it'll work out.
So maybe, and I understand.
Also, yesterday, Franny talked about it. Probably one of the first people when it popped out about Britney Spears' big action. And I heard about it at a couple of sports stations this morning. They were talking about it. Now, her people are saying Britney wasn't barking. She was just telling a story and talking about her dog. And she said that's why she was.
So she was barking, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like she was crazy barking?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
All right, but everybody said she was crazy.
Yeah.
They said she was walking around with a knife, and they said that when they got up and left, it looked like 3-year-olds had eaten there.
Yeah. Supposedly, I guess this place has big burgers, and you have to cut them up, and that's why it was a mess. This is what her people were saying. This is what I heard on a couple of radio stations this morning down in Miami.
Okay.
But again, there's always going to be three sides to every single story, but it's never a good one with her. It's just, unfortunately with her, she seems out of control for a long time. And every time you think maybe something's getting better, something else pops up, which is not good.
So kind of staying on the celebrity tip, and then we can move on. G-Man, you might want to keep your phone handy because it looks like Taylor Swift is calling wedding guests. They said that that's how she's doing. She's not doing wedding invitations.
Oh, that's cool.
She said she's personally calling guests herself instead of mailing the traditional save the dates. They said Taylor, are you talking to her? Is directly phoning celebrity friends to invite them to her upcoming wedding with Travis Kelce to keep details from leaking publicly. Sources say she wants the ceremony to stay as private and controlled as possible, so not even text messages. The reports come after weeks of heavy speculation about the wedding date, the location, with rumors pointing at an early July ceremony in New York City. Taylor and her team are avoiding paper invitations because they could easily be leaked online, which we know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a nice touch, too.
Just getting a personal phone call?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Hey, I'm getting married X day, and, this is the information you need, you and a guest or whatever is going on. I think that's pretty cool. It's something unique. And obviously, the people that you're inviting to your wedding, family or friends, you're close enough with them that you could be like, hey, they know what's going on for Taylor. I don't know if they'll be able to keep it quiet. Paparazzi will be all over the place trying to nail it. They always are, all the big weddings.
So I hope I do not mess up this name, but we do have somebody text in about a band that's playing. Chase Stites, I think I'm saying that right. Chase Stites Trio at IGOTS. And that, I believe, is in Lake Worth, downtown Lake Worth. And they're playing Saturday from 9 p.m. to midnight. So, yeah, of course, you guys can text us all the time, 47142. Start it off with Real Radio.
Yeah, and if something comes up within the next 2 hours and you want to, give it to us, you can, too. You're not limited to just now. We will try to get it out, especially if it's a charity event.
And, of course, I can't believe I didn't mention it. The Treasure Coast Singer-Songwriters Festival is going on all weekend long.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Duh, Franny. Yeah, that's going on all weekend long. You'll
Look
see.
at his shirt.
Are you still going to be up there?
Yep, the whole weekend.
Awesome. Sean will be up there. I know our girl Charisse has been helping out. Dom's there the whole weekend. Jason will be there. Heath West, if you're familiar with him. Wave 92.7 is there. And they are hosting, hanging out, being a part of the event. And, yes, it is songwriters. They're BMI songwriters. They're coming from Nashville. Some live here locally in Florida. And these are the people behind mega smash country hits. Jason Aldean, they write for Willie Nelson, Kenny Chesney, super, super big stars. So you get to hear the story behind the songs, and then you got to hear him perform it. And it's a free event going on in Port Salerno, 2 locations, Pirates Cove and the Pearl. So it's a cool event. If you guys haven't seen it, it's very intimate, very cool. And
Good time.
The venues are awesome, too. If you have not been, obviously Pirates Cove is awesome. It's a great but the Pearl is one of the newer ones, and it's really cool. It's open air, but it's all under a roof.
Yeah, and the weather's
It's on the water.
The Pearl's really nice.
Yeah, it's like
These
it's super hip. Yeah, it's a really cool. I sound old when I say hip, but it's a cool place. If you guys go check it out.
All right, your chance right now. If you want a gift card for $125 to New York Prime, give us a call, 877-927-6969. The Greek Casino is open. Come on in. Your chance to win, $125 gift card. Sean will get you guys on, and then we'll play. Call us right now, 877-927-6969. See the phone lines blowing up. The Greek Casino is pretty simple. It's roulette. It's black or red. It's odd or even, first 18 or 19 to 36. If you pick the first 18 and 0 comes out, you're a winner. If you pick 19 to 36 and double 0 comes out, we throw that to you also. So you guys are ready. When Sean gets you ready, we'll get you in here, and we'll play the Greek Casino, and your chance to win a gift card to New York Prime for $125. You'll have a great night, and you'll have a good time, and New York Prime is always on point. Sean, who do we have first?
All right, I got Evan on the phone.
Evan, is this you?
It's me.
All right, Evan. What is going to be your selection?
19 through 00.
Okay. Looking for 19 to 00 on the Greek Casino. Sean, thanks for the side effects. Always good. Brings back a lot of good memories. Evan looking for 19 to 36. I'd like to see Evan win. He's a good supporter of this station and the show for a long time. And let's see what's happening. I got a feeling he's going to win. Maybe I'm wrong. 7 red, Evan.
Bad.
Sorry, Evan. 7 red, my man.
Peace.
Peace. Sean, who do we have next?
We got Joe.
Hey, Joe, what's happening? Joe?
Hi, Joe.
Yes, what's up?
How are you today, pal?
How we doing?
Good.
Hopefully we got a winner.
All right, what's your selection?
Let's go black.
Okay.
That was a bounce.
We
Bounced
got
out.
Black for Joe. Looking for black for a New York Prime gift card of $125.
All right.
Here we go. Have you ever been to New York Prime, Joe?
Not yet.
All right.
Hopefully I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully you are. Here we go. Ooh, this is a good spin.
All right, give it
Still
to me.
bouncing around. Is Joe going?
Joe, you can go. You're just not going with a gift card. It's 32 red.
No.
Sorry, Joe. He left. What do you got next there, Shawnee? Boom.
I got John.
Hey, John, what's happening, John?
Pretty good.
Good for you, buddy. What is going to be your selection for the Greek Casino?
Let's go with black.
Oh, again, back to back. All right. John looking for black.
Gotta do it.
Well, let's see what happens. Do you like steak?
Love it.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a good spot then. No, I hate it, Chris.
Trying to win a gift card to a steakhouse, but I despise it. Actually, vegan.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there.
Can't wait to win it.
Well, you're not going to have to worry about it. It was 3 reps. Sorry, buddy.
All right, we're moving on. Who do we have, Sean?
We have Mark.
Hey, Mark. What's happening, Mark?
Hey, what's up, Greek?
I'm doing well. How about yourself? Thanks for listening to Real Radio, first of all. Thank you.
My pleasure.
What is your selection going to be in the Greek Casino?
Let's try, let's go with black.
All right, 3 in a row.
Wow.
Hey, maybe be lucky this time.
Wow. You guys are coming strong with the black. See what happens here in the Greek Casino, where you might not always be a winner, but you'll walk out with a smile. Here we go. And by the way, we're open 365 days a year.
Wow, 24/7?
We're closed 2 hours Christmas morning between 8 and 10. We want people to open up their gifts. All right, you're not going either. 23 red.
Maybe let's not pick black. Maybe let's get off of it and watch that be the next winner.
What do you got next? Ooh, some of you really hang on.
I got Fred.
Hey, Fred, what's happening?
Hey, man, glad nobody else is winning. It's my turn.
Yeah, your turn, Fred. That's what it is. What are you going to select?
Hey, people think I'm a little odd, so let's go with odd. And if I were to pick a number, 17 for double up.
All right, so you're going to go with odd. You got it, buddy.
Odd numbers, my friends.
Okay.
See if we can't come in with an odd one here.
Fred, do you like steak?
Oh, what?
Just asking. I got a feeling you're going to win. I really do.
I hope so. I'm thinking this is it. Odd man in.
It's usually the other way around, so maybe it'll work out for you.
We're hoping so. I said it the way you would.
15. You're a winner.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hello, odd man in.
Yeah, odd man in. Nice. You're going to New York Prime. Way to be there, buddy. Who are you going to go with?
Beautiful. I am psyched. I do not know yet. I got to find someone to take.
All right, well, good. You have a great night.
Shouldn't be a problem.
No, I don't think it'll be a problem. You sound like a guy that's odd, but a good personality.
I'll look for you to park my car, my friend.
You got it. I am there. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I park cars.
I love it.
All right, have a good time. Stay on the phone. And
you guys are great. You guys are the best.
Oh, thanks.
Every day.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. It's very hard to be this good. Thank you.
You give and you give and you give and you give.
He's such a giver.
I am, Franny.
I know. hang tight, and Sean will get all your info so we can get you that gift card.
Yeah, and don't get worried if you get hung up on, because things happen. Sean, if you get an opportunity,
I'll be here.
All right, get his opportunity, get his information, and we'll send him a gift card. Tally-ho, 6432. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Getting ready for the weekend. You got to be jacked up. Yesterday, I was like, oh, it's the weekend. What's the big deal? But people said to me, oh, Greek, you got a cush life, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because every day for you is like a weekend after you leave here.
Yeah, so.
A lot of people wait. They wait to just blow it out.
I thought about it last night. I was sitting there pondering that, and I was sitting on a hammock smoking a cigar, and I said, you know what? She's right again. I was called out earlier this week. And Franny was right. And a lot of times in life, you step back. And I said, wow, Kim Kardashian, there was a meme about all her ex-lovers. Man, she banged a lot of people. Franny blew the whistle and went, hey, Greek, you ain't nobody to talk. And I was like, you know what? She's right.
Yeah.
So
like, I'm shocked. And I'm like, really? You? Of all the people you've dated, you're shocked?
So, again, I recognize it. And so
I'm glad you recognize it.
I did. I said, you know what? Really, I shouldn't judge Kim. Kim, if you're listening, I know it's been tough for you to find love, and now you're going to end up in a fast lane because you're with the racing car driver. So hopefully it works out with you and Hamilton. Sean, will you be able to get his information?
Yep.
Good job. Thank you for your help. It is the Penthouse on a Friday, so we gave you guys a lot this hour. You got a new keyword. You got a gift card that somebody won. Also, Franny told you some things that you could do this weekend. let us know. And the next, we're going to come back in a little while. We're going to do some fun facts. We're going to look at the Preakness. We're going to ask Francis to.
I got to look at the horses.
Yeah, she's going to look at the horses, and
attention.
we're going to see if we can put some money down for her. We'll go 50-50. Last time we only lost one horse because the other horse got scratched. So we got our money back, so we really didn't lose. So this is just something we do. Sean, if you have an opinion or a number that you like, maybe we'll put something in for you too. All right?
How many horses?
I think there's 11, but double check.
Okay.
There might have been a couple scratches, stuff like that. PGA after day one.
I see 14, but I don't know how old this article is.
So maybe there's 14. After day one, Scotty was tied for the lead. That's going on in Pennsylvania, and that'll be over the next 3 days. We'll see who ends up winning. Rory did not have a good day yesterday, and this is what I like about Rory. They talked to him after the day, and they said, Rory, how was your day? And I can't even say the word he said on the radio. He said it was a bad day.
All right.
So he was like, it was a blank day. So he's going to try to bang it out. Who do you got, Sean?
Brittany.
Hello, Brittany. What's up?
Greek.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Where were you?
Oops. I did it again.
Oh, Brittany.
Brittany, bitch.
Radio show.
Oh, nice. Don't throw a knife at me.
Greek mad at me. He's telling the producer to make me go away.
No, we're not. We like all calls here. We appreciate it. Thank you, Brittany. And I hope you bounce back. If everything else fails, you can always get a job in a circus throwing knives. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. It's the weekend, so come on, get jacked up. It's the weekend. Come on, Sean Boom. He's excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you said it. Franny's excited about it. She saw a pit bull last night, gave it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. If I had 3, I'd give it 3.
Wow, that'd be different. Still attractive. But Pitbull gets a full gold star from Francis. If you were there, let us know. And if you ever had something where you were dating somebody and you were like, I can't believe I just found this out, let us know, because we had some good ones in the beginning of the show. It is a Penthouse. It is halftime, so we're going to get some oranges and a lap dance, and we'll be back. Peace.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
We've got some trouble on the turnpike heading southbound approaching Beeline Highway as a crash is blocking the right lane, and we have another collision over on State Road 7 and Atlantic Avenue that's causing some blockage. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
I want to share something with you that hit our family pretty hard. My 14-year-old nephew, healthy, athletic, plays sports, had to have a cardiac ablation a couple weeks ago. And it just didn't make sense. He looked completely fine. That's when it really clicked for me. You can't always see what's going on inside of your body. That's exactly why Life Imaging FLA exists. Their scan takes about 10 minutes, no needles, no dyes. You don't even have to take off your clothes. And it can detect heart disease before symptoms show. Because the truth is, heart disease is often silent until it's not. We save lives with our FDA-approved state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. Right now, call for your free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements. Valued at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonography.
With iHeart, everything you hear is guaranteed human. That's why 78% of listeners trust their favorite radio host's product recommendations. If you manage a business or need to drive sales, that trust goes a long way. Call 844-844-iHeart. Again, that's 844-844-iHeart.
No one likes talking about bad breath, so let's change the conversation and talk about fresh, clean breath. Most gum and mints are just Band-Aids. They fade fast. Well, that's why we created Zellman's Minty Mouth, the long-lasting, functional breath freshener you swallow. Zellman's have become so popular because they really work. Don't believe me? Order now with our Love Us or Your Money Back guarantee. Zellman's is only available online at Zellmans.com with code RADIO for 15% off your first order. That's Zellmans.com.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult comic dogs, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Hi, this is Scott Smith with Smith Ball Baez and Prather, Florida Injury Lawyers. With more and more law firms advertising than ever before, I often get asked, what makes our law firm different? The answer is easy and simple. Our powerful team of experienced lawyers makes us different. Our lawyers have a proven record of obtaining huge results for our clients. Our lawyers go to our Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, and Boca Raton office locations on a daily basis. No matter where your accident occurs in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast, our legal team is ready to begin helping and fighting for you. If you've been injured, the lawyers at Smith Ball Baez and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball Baez and Prather, help is just a local phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
Skip this. Tap that red talkback mic on the iHeartRadio app while listening to your favorite station.
You guys rock.
Instant feedback. And the best feature, if you mess up,
Hopefully I'm sending these messages correctly.
do it again. Leave a talkback now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we go through our Friday. It's going to be a hot one for us as well, with temperatures from mid to upper 80s. It's going to feel maybe though like the low 90s since it is so muggy out there. A few isolated showers or a thunderstorm or two will be possible inland through the afternoon, especially into the evening. We're going to repeat this pattern again tomorrow, back in the upper 80s for Saturday.
This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
Summit Racing has the parts, tools, and accessories to keep your ride summer road trip ready. You'll find everything for pre-trip maintenance and essentials like emergency roadside kits. Shop summitracing.com and enroll in the rewards program to get more power in every purchase.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Hey, it's Rover. Real Radio wants to put $1,000 in your hands. Score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword COIN at realradio921.com. That's COIN. Enter it now at realradio921.com.
She's got the sass and the right amount of smartass.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse. Yes, it's Friday. Yes, the weekend is here. We gave you some things to do. Franny will hit it again later in the show. Hope you guys just got the keyword and are enjoying your Friday and have some plans for the weekend. And a lot going on. And we'll also look at the Preakness, the horses. Franny will pick a couple numbers for us, and we'll try to run with that. Dominic's on assignment. Sean Boom is in the house.
What's up, G?
All right. And, of course, Francis is here.
Hi.
And it is, we're getting ready for another dose of fun of my facts.
It's Franny's Fun Facts. All right. You know, I like to base it on the holiday. It is May 15th all day. It's Bring Flowers to Someone Day, Endangered Species Day, It is International Day of Family. NASCAR Day.
Yeah.
National Bike to Work Day.
Oh, couldn't do it.
National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Excuse me, did you bring some chocolate chip cookies, G-Man?
No, I didn't, but I do like. Gotta watch my weight. Bikini season.
Didn't you just take down? My doctor's calling me. Should I answer?
Yeah. I got it. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's okay. They can leave me a message.
No, your doctor's more important.
It's all right. Shades Day. So wear your shades today.
Oh, something I have way too many of.
I've got a ton too.
It's sad.
How many do you think you have?
Over 80.
That's a lot.
Sad.
That's not. I mean, why is it sad?
Because it's just money blanked away. I bet you I have 15 pairs in my car. One of my buddies got in the other day, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?"
I mean, you have a lot of hats in your trunk too.
Yeah, because my life's boring and empty, so I buy things that don't mean anything.
I was gonna say, I believe I have maybe 30 to 40 pair.
Oh, that's a
lot. And I thought that was a lot, but you have 80, so.
I'm thinking around 80. I'm trying to be generous and not hammer myself more, because it's pretty foolish.
Well, here we go. Let's see. We're going to go. Oh, did I say it was pizza party day?
No, you didn't. Don't miss me out.
It's pizza party day.
Oh, let's pizza party. Yeah. Always good. Give me a slice.
Americans eat about 3 billion pizzas a year. That's roughly 350 slices every second.
Wow. No wonder we're overweight.
The world's most expensive pizza costs over $12,000 and includes lobster, caviar, and edible gold on it. Pepperoni, most popular pizza topping in America, but globally, seafood pizza is huge, especially in places like Japan. There's a place in Puerto Rico called Tony's Pizza, and I remember going as a kid, and now we always still make stops. They do a really good seafood pizza.
What's on it?
Seafood.
Okay.
Shrimp and crab. They do. They put shrimp and crab on it.
Sean, you taking notes?
Sometimes they'll put octopus on it.
Yes, I'm asking. It could be a lot of different things.
Yeah, no, it's very good. And it's like a white sauce, like a scampi.
Oh, get out of my diary!
I'm not in your diary.
I love that.
During World War II, soldiers returning from Italy helped make pizza explode in popularity across the U.S. The first pizza delivery is believed to happen in 1889 when a pizza was delivered to Queen Margherita of Italy, which is how Margherita Pizza got its name.
Really? Wow,
Queen Margherita.
That's interesting.
There's a pizza museum of the United States dedicated entirely to the history of pizza boxes, menus, and vintage ads. Frozen pizza outsells fresh pizza in grocery stores by a massive margin. Americans buy hundreds of millions of frozen pizzas every year.
Yeah, I never was. I never even growing up, we didn't do it.
In Japan, some pizza chains have offered toppings like squid, mayo, eel, and even corn. The largest pizza ever made? Over 13,000 square feet. The size of a small neighborhood basketball court.
That's a big pizza.
That's a big pizza. Like, what kind of oven do you put that in?
Yeah, I was going to say, you must do it sections at a time.
NASA once funded experiments to create a 3D printed pizza for astronauts in space. And then finally here, the Hawaiian pizza, you know, with the pineapple ham on.
Yeah.
It was actually invented in Canada, not Hawaii. So
I'm not a
looky
big
there.
fan of that. I tried it once. I was like, eh.
And there you go for your fun facts for the day.
Again, when you want to put something on a pizza, it's everybody has different preferences. And a lot of times when we're out, you know, we might be at Strikes or something, we'll order a pizza, and people, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And I'm plain. Just give me a regular one.
You're just like cheese.
Yeah, but some, I mean,
not even pepperoni.
No, not. I mean, I'll have it. I'm not going to bitch about it if we get a pizza and, like, you know, we share it. You know what I mean? They want pepperoni, I let them go. But I'm just plain cheese.
I like pepperoni too. I like the little cup ones.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then I like it loaded in veggies too.
Yep.
Veg it up. Little Caesars is starting to do drone delivery now. Did you hear that?
Really?
I was like, I feel like people are going to shoot those things out of the sky just to get some free pizza.
Oh my God.
So they're testing autonomous drone delivery. Right now they're testing it as of April, I believe, in Texas to see how it's going to go. Partnering with Flytrex to deliver hot pizzas in under 5 minutes.
Wow.
The service uses Sky 2 drone to deliver up to it can carry all this stuff. It can carry 2 16-inch pizzas, sides, and drinks directly to customers' driveway.
Wow.
Integrated directly into their restaurant's POS system.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we'll see. They say it's making history to do it, but yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, that more people out of work too, which sucks. No more
I mean,
pizza.
somebody's got to man it, right? Somebody's got to man the drone. I don't know how that works. I would think.
I think people would try just to see it. Be cool. Like, you got a pizza delivered to you.
Yeah, but if you see pizza going to somebody's house and you got a shotgun, or like even like anything, you're like, "Ooh, that looks good."
Or a big net, you try to knock it down. Well,
I mean, I don't think your net could go that high, but
well, when it comes down, maybe.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would order it just to see how it is. I've never gone to Little Caesars.
Do they advertise with us?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say anything, but I agree.
Yeah.
I've been at Caesars Casino in Vegas, but I've never had the pizza. Have you ever had that Blaze pizza, the one LeBron owns?
Yeah, because they do gluten-free. They do
Okay.
a gluten-free crust, and they also do, I know wham, but I have to do it, and they do cauliflower,
Okay.
which also is a gluten-free option. So it's nice. And they're like small sizes. So
Couple
it's
my
good. It's
friends
like a
like
personal.
those. Yeah, they've had them. They like them.
Now, have you done Blaze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna mention this was an old spot back in City Place. I think it was called City Girls or something. That used to be one of my favorite
It was just
spots.
City Pizza, right?
City-
Or you're thinking Pizza Girls.
I think it's that one.
Pizza Girls was in downtown West Palm by the
Yes,
fountains.
that
Yeah.
one used to.
So good, and they're
It's so
gone.
good,
So they had
yeah.
a location in Gardens for a while too, and now they're gone. But they were a staple. They were around for a long time.
Really
And it was good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah,
Their
I don't know
pizza.
why they went out of business.
They were down by the fountains. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they were
by
good.
Sloan's Ice Cream.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Like he would go get a pizza and then go get ice cream at Sloan's afterwards.
Yeah.
I think Sloan's is still there.
I don't know.
I think it is.
The ice cream?
Yeah.
Think?
I think it is
I was there
too.
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I thought Sloan's
And there was that
moved.
really cool bodega place. I think that's gone now. I'm
Yep.
like, what's going on?
Yeah, the pizza place was good.
Yeah.
It definitely was. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you guys want to get involved. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. Anything you like, always.
All right, we got people want some misspeaks, so let's see if we can get misspeak 42 ready. Sean, please. It says misspeak request 42. Also, I noticed when Greek laughs, he grabs his boobs. Franny, how about you replicate? I'm good.
I do that sometimes when I get chest pains.
But you know, he said you're laughing. So do you get chest pains when you laugh?
I get a lot of pains. I'm not doing well.
Okay. Oh, you're not doing well. I'm not. Have you listened to my ads?
I'm doing fine, by the way.
Let's see. Real Radio is the best at calling out people for doing things he does on a regular. I don't know. Maybe they mean Greek. I don't know. You remember the crap he gave Jayla for? Oh, I think it's you. They're talking about. They didn't put a name. You remember the crap he gave Jayla for being late? She was never late 4 times in one day. Huh? She was never late 4 times in one day.
Maybe saying I was late back from breaks.
Oh, okay. She was never late 4 times in one day like you are. Let's check some boxes, shall we? Banged married women, check. Calls out people to management, check. Yells at Dom to pay attention, never pays attention, check. Tells people to be safe, doesn't wear condoms, check. Tells people not to make crazy bets, bets 18 horses in a 19-horse field, loses 1,800, check.
One, by the way.
We can keep going.
Hey, this is a show.
Oh, it is not. That's your life.
I'm playing a character.
His life is a show.
Sean, what do you think? You think this is really how I am? Being around me 2.5 days.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Sean,
Yeah.
boom.
The only difference with G-Man is sometimes in public he gets quiet and he's a
Yeah.
lot louder here, but his personality is still the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm sometimes I'm quiet when I'm around people.
Like reserved.
Yeah. Because I don't want to steal the show either. Like, let them entertain. I mean, what are you doing all the time?
You got to turn it off, right? It's like a hairdresser coming home and some people are like, hey, give me a haircut. You're like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm like, how much can I do? There's only so much Greek to go around. As I grab my boobs.
See, you do love to grab your boobs, and no, I will not replicate that. Do we have 42 ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, Sean doing a bang-up job.
Dom better watch out.
This is your
He's
Greek
prettier than Dom, too.
Misspeak Review.
It's all to make money.
I wasn't like in my crib with a Yves Saint Laurent blanket holding a microphone.
With a what?
I got nothing, Shannon. Nothing.
And Kraft, too, when you look at him, I mean, he had some sex before Belichick.
I did. Googity that girl.
Yeah, like, late at night if you want to be a truck driver. Ew, you want to know how to swing a yeah-ho? Give us a call.
Would you like to swing on a star?
And if you have the wrong guy pulling the string, you know what's going to happen. String's going to burn. Yeah, it was just like packed and just like, I was like, man, this is crazy. Let's get the hell out of here.
You couldn't move.
We should have parachuted out.
Wow, how do you do that? We'll show you one day.
What ends up happening is a divide is created, and one side tries to get on one side, and the other side tries to get on the other side.
Oh my God, choose the side.
Choose a side. And we have, it's not the same text or somebody else who wants to add a check. It says, uses a cop-out. It's a show at least once a day. Check.
It's a show.
You guys can keep on adding to the check. 47142 started off with Real Radio. So, Sean G-Man, do you guys think you have street smarts?
I'm not a street guy.
Yeah. But you know what street smarts
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, like, not things you learn in school.
Right.
And I think it's good to have street smarts.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, have you
I don't
ever
know what
bought
I
a piece of
classify
land
it
and
as.
not seen the land?
What?
Have you ever bought a piece of land and not seen the land? Have you ever fallen for something? Like, oh my God, how about a pizza? And there's 3 slices of pizza. You didn't open a
So it refers to practical knowledge, right?
Right,
Not common sense.
Yeah.
Social awareness.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like real world situations.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, like negotiating with a hooker at 3 a.m. Stuff like that.
All right. Different than book smarts, right? Street smarts, book smarts. I think it's nice. You should have both.
Yeah,
right?
It's an asset.
It is. It's an asset. And so they were talking about street smarts here, and they was like, hey, do you have street smarts? Here are some safety tips that could save your life someday. So they asked, BuzzFeed article, it's going viral because they got some great life-saving tips from people who take pride in being careful. And here are some of the best tips.
Don't eat yellow snow.
That's not on there.
Okay.
Somebody says, when I travel, if someone gets too close, as if they might be a pickpocket, because you get that, you hear that all the time.
Yeah,
you go
I
to
know.
a foreign country, you got to be careful. Don't wear jewelry.
Everywhere.
They say I talk very loudly. I might say something like, excuse me, can I have some space, in a very loud voice, and it tends to have people get away from me.
Okay.
When Ubering, always verify the driver and the vehicle, including the plate number. I do it all the time because you do know the plate number from the app, and then you go around and you can check. Ask them for their name and whether they know where you are going. Paying attention to the route taken to get there. And I always ask, who are you picking up? Because they should say Francis, right? And now a lot of times, it might be Lyft. I can't remember because I utilize both because it's true. You can go on the apps at the same time and the rates will be different.
Wow.
Some will be cheaper, but it goes back and forth.
Oh,
So I always price out both to see. Because a lot of these drivers drive for both companies anyways.
Huh. No loyalty.
But one of them, you have to give them a passcode before you leave too. Like they'll ask you for the
good.
code on your phone.
That's awesome.
Somebody says, oh, and also I like now on Uber, you can, in Lyft, there's like a thing on the app where you can share your ride with somebody else as far as where you're going.
Okay.
It'll notify, like if I was out and about, I could have my notification sent to you so you knew I was getting somewhere safe.
Okay. That's important.
Yeah. Somebody says, if an armed robber confronts you, give them whatever they want. G-Man, you said this. Don't be a hero.
Yep.
That's a good way to be killed. But if someone tries to abduct you, fight for your life. Once you are in a vehicle, your chances of survival plummet.
It's true.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
if I'm getting armed, just take it. Just take it. It's not worth
Everything
it.
can be replaced. Take my card, take anything I got, just go. Do me a favor.
For the love of all that's sane, do not buy a phone cover that can also hold your money, credit cards, and ID. A lot of people have those.
Yeah.
This has to be the worst thing ever invented. You lose everything in one fell swoop.
I've heard that.
Ton of people carry those, and I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You do. When you're traveling, act like you are a resident of that city. Dress the way they dress. Map out your walking route and walk briskly like you know the city.
That's a good one.
Yep, especially in NYC, everyone walks first. I know when I went to Italy, I did my research on how people dress, what kind of shoe, like I did, because I didn't want to look like a tourist.
Did you speak Italian? Every once in a while.
I learned a little bit, but
Buongiorno. Come so yeah, what's up?
after parking your car, like my girlfriend just went, and I saw pictures. I was like, this girl looks like an American. She stood out like a sore thumb. She's wearing leggings, like workout leggings, like bright leg, and like sneakers. Just like, yeah, she didn't get the assignment. After parking your car in your garage, make sure the garage door closes all the way before going inside. It's easy for someone to trip the sensor and open the door back up without you knowing after you go inside. So there's more on the list, but I ask you, do you guys have any everyday safety tips that could save your life? Street smarts is what they're calling it, basically. G-Man, do you have anything?
Well, I always said when you leave a casino, you got to act pissed off if you won. Like kick the garbage can, give the place number 1. Hate this place, never coming back. And you got like 18.5 on you because then they're not going to roll you. Make like you forgot where your car is. I always do that. Like I walk around a couple times like, oh, where's my car? Because then they think like you don't have a nice car. You just pop into it. Little things like that. Bitch.
How do they not think you have a nice car because you can't find it?
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't understand that.
Because usually you remember if you have a nice car.
I guess this is a scam with cars, which I haven't heard of. They said if you get into your car and you see a sticky note stuck on the back window, ignore it. They said drive away. Thieves may be lurking, and as soon as you get out of the car and go back to see what it says, they'll jump you and steal your car, purse, or whatever's inside.
Yep.
I haven't heard of that.
I mean, a lot of times they tell you too, late at night, different things. Say like you get bumped at a traffic light, lightly, not an actual hit. Sometimes you pull over and they roll you there. You got to be careful. At night, you should always be careful, obviously, and pay attention to where you are, your surroundings. Keep your doors locked, things like that. But it's people a lot of times just do things, I think, just instinct. Like there was a friend of mine recently in Delray, and he was at a light, and this guy just said, hey, can you roll down me directions? And he was like, I did it because I didn't even think. He was, but the guy could have rolled me right there. It was on a street right off of
I think
Atlantic.
a lot of people would have done that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you think of instinct, you just do things. But you should always know your surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
They always tell you when you're in a place, look for exit signs.
Yeah, know all your exits. This one, head, shirt, shoes is what they call it. I work in large crowds as a security director, and it's easy to forget what someone looks like because we usually look at faces when something is happening. I tell my team to look for those three things. Head, focus on their hair color, hats, identifiable facial features. Shirt, focus on their torso, like what color shirt they're wearing, logos, standout tattoos. Shoes is probably the easiest to remember because most people are wearing different shoes from one another.
Yeah.
Remembering at least two of those identifiers can help you spot a single person in a crowd of over 1,000.
That's impressive. That is true with shoes. It's rare you see people with the same shoes. I mean, you really don't. You might see people down here, maybe a lot of people with flip-flops during different times, stuff like that, sandals. But for the most part, it's rare that you see somebody with the same kind of shoes.
This one's interesting. I mean, God forbid, if you ever get forced into a trunk of someone's vehicle, they said pull out every wire you can find. The driver may be pulled over for a blown taillight or license plate light.
I've heard that.
Also, if you can break a taillight, you may be able to stick your hand or foot out of the hole without the driver knowing, and you can potentially draw attention to your situation. Hopefully that never happens to anybody.
Yeah.
But,
never know.
Yeah. When parking in a mall, etc., something, put a note in your phone with the floor number, floor name, and how many spaces to the door. It's a lot of work. Then check your notes before going to the car. Also use earbuds while using the map app when in an unfamiliar area. Yeah, a lot of times now, though, your cars, because, they're linked to Bluetooth and stuff like that, they'll tell you where you're parked.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
but I
on
get
your phone.
Yeah, even if you're at an airport, you forget where you park sometimes. I did that one time. Sean, you'll love this. I was down Fort Lauderdale, so I thought my car got clipped. So they came around me, security. I mean, the guy was so nice, like 45 minutes. And then I realized I left out of West Palm. My car was up there. It was so brutal. I felt so bad. So I remember saying to the guy, I'm like, it's all right. We've done it enough. He goes, no, come on. We got a couple more levels. Let's find it. It's a nice car. I go, don't worry about it. I remember I gave him a tip. I'm like, here, buddy, don't worry about it. And I'm just like, oh, what an idiot. I remember the girl I was dating. I'm like, I need a ride. She goes, what are you doing? I said, I flew into Fort Lauderdale. She goes, oh. I said, I was just looking for my car. She goes, yeah, but I dropped you off at West Palm. I said, that's why you're smart and you date me. I said, I didn't realize that. I need a ride. This was before Uber, obviously. But I was so embarrassed. It didn't hit me the whole time. Like when I got off the plane, the whole time just drive around. Then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even park here.
Oh, goodness. So Greek.
Oh, yeah.
And then a couple more here, and then you guys can share. When you're staying at a hotel, if you suspect a device hidden behind the shower vent, use the camera on your cell phone with the lights off and reasonably dark. If you see a small dot on the screen that's possibly red or green, there is a device with a passive detector there.
Ooh.
Yep, they said have it investigated. It might be a recording device. I've never looked up at those, but now I'm going to start. And then finally here, did you know your thumb is a powerful thing to use if you're attacked? You can use it to poke the eye and the throat of your opponent. The thumb is the hardest bone to break. Remember to hook your keys on your fingers. I've heard that. Like if you're walking in at night, on your fingers with the keys pointing outwards. If you must carry a purse while shopping, get yourself some key hooks and hook your purse to the basket seat. What else? It says, and pay attention to the people around you. Don't be afraid to make yourself known in public places. So there you go. Those were from BuzzFeed. But if you guys want to share your own, you always can. 47142 started off with Real Radio like this one. I've always taught my kids, I think you're supposed to say, to recognize different cars and their symbols and emblems. This way they could identify somebody if they were to do something and try to take off. All right. They said, somebody comes at me in a violent manner, they're going to get the pointy end of my Glock. All right. There's that.
That'll end that right away.
There's that.
Yeah.
And then somebody says, if I rob Greek, I'm taking his pants. There's a good chance there's a couple G notes in there that he forgot about.
If you're in a bad neighborhoods, there are people who put their watch or maybe their money in their sock, something like that you might not think about. You know what I mean? Somebody comes to rob you, like, hey, I don't have anything on me. I just left the casino, bro. I'm broke. What do you want me to do? You should have called me 20 minutes ago. I'll come back tomorrow. Same time we'll meet, and you can rob me. But, yeah, just be careful. That's the whole thing. And parking, too. Like, if you're ever in a garage and you're parking in, like a far corner, like Hard Rock has that, a couple of the levels. Be careful where you're parking. You know what I mean? And also, if you're walking out with any kind of money, you can ask for security. They'll come out with you. They'll walk you to your car. And they will not, there's no hesitation. So don't be afraid to ask anytime. But I still think bitching and saying the place sucks is so much better because people are watching. They believe it, too. They're like, oh, my God, he just got killed. In and out, Sean. That's it. Sean Boom in the house. It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Great weekend ahead of us. Weather is supposed to be very nice this weekend. So get out there and enjoy. We got the Preakness. Franny's going to look at a couple of horses, and we're going to see if we can put some ooh la la on it. It is the Penthouse. It is a Friday, and we'll be back in a few more minutes with a little this, a little that, and then we got the Greek Zone today. Look into the NBA and so much more. We'll be back. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
The NASA astronaut had a problem. He couldn't talk. He was up in the International Space Station and his talk box stopped working.
Did they say what could cause that? Like if there's anything...
No. A stroke?
Nothing I could put in her dinner, nothing... You monster.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Car accident? Visit smithball.com to learn more about our legal power and how we can help.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Accident in Palm Beach Gardens slowing down our commute. We have a right lane blocked. Florida's Turnpike southbound right before Beeline Highway. In Del Rey, it's a wreck at Atlantic Avenue. Delays at 441. That's traffic on Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals. At $4, $6, and $8, pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code CASH to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code CASH to borrow up to $10,000. Use code CASH to borrow up to $10,000.
So this story is personal for me. My 14-year-old nephew is active. He plays sports, looks like a completely healthy kid. But recently he had to go through a cardiac ablation. And it was a wake-up call for our whole family because you don't expect heart issues in someone that young. It made me realize you just never know what's going on inside your body. That's why I decided to go to Life Imaging FLA. Their scans are quick, no needles, no dyes, no even undressing. It takes about 10 minutes. And it's all about catching things early because early detection can save your life. We save lives with our FDA-approved state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. And right now, call for your free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements, valued at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text and message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonography.
I'm
John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Voters are listening to the radio, tons of them. If you're running for office, radio is where people are actually tuned in, not swiping past ads. Connect with communities everywhere and get on the air in just 48 hours. Visit winwithiheart.com. That's winwithiheart.com.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In office, West Palm Beach.
Agostino is awesome. You need a roofer? Agostino Roofing. Recently, when the rain kicked up again, we found out we had a roof leak in our guest house. And Agostino Roofing not only took care of the problem, they even came back after the fact, ran tests to make sure that no water was getting through. That is the kind of attention to detail you get with Agostino Roofing. I've known the Agostino family for over 20 years. These are high-quality people that will provide great service at an affordable price. All you need to do is reach out to Agostino Roofing, whether you have an emergency and a leak like we recently did, or if you need a new roof. They are the roofing company you can trust and you can afford. Call 561-970-9296 for a free estimate. That's 561-970-9296. Visit AgostinoRoofing.com. And if you do need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you. You'll get $500 off.
Ready to upgrade to the perfect sleep setup? Let Mattress Firm sleep experts guide you to the perfect bed at the Memorial Day sale. Top brands, ideal comfort, score unbeatable deals on both. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we go through our Friday. It's going to be a hot one for us as well, with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. It's going to feel maybe though like the low 90s since it is so muggy out there. A few isolated showers or a thunderstorm or two will be possible inland through the afternoon, especially into the evening. We're going to repeat this pattern again tomorrow, back in the upper 80s for Saturday.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive can help you protect your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, ATV, and RV, and more. And if something wasn't mentioned that you had in mind, find out if it can be covered at Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE, because it probably can be.
Greek Trifecta is sponsored by Jason Weiser, attorney at law.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Where Franny brings the balance and the bite.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Always appreciate you listening to Real Radio 921-1017 on your FM dial. Sean is in the house. Woo. Francis is here.
Hello.
And it's time for the trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
All right, the NFL schedules came out last night, and we're looking at it every trifecta, 4 or 5 games. We're looking to see where the Dolphins are going to do. So far, I got them with 1 win and 7 losses. 11-15, they're taking on the Colts. They lost to them last year, and they got a worse team. I don't know if they'll beat them this year. I'm going to say no. Buffalo, 11-22. Then they got the Jets, 11-29. They already gave them a win against the Jets, so I'm going to say they split. It's another loss. Denver, 12-6. That's going to be a tough place to play. And also the thing with that, Waddle is coming back for that. Then they got the Bears, Packers. Man, I don't see many wins. I'm going to say maybe 2 so far. The NFL schedules did come out last night, and everybody's speculating on wins and losses, and that's things that fans do. NFL, again, just making money on every single thing, and now the schedule releases are money makers for them. Baseball this weekend, Yankees and Mets this weekend. The Mets are home, and the Marlins are in Tampa Bay. Ronda Rousey fights Gina tomorrow night on Netflix out in L.A. That should be a pretty cool event. See who ends up winning that. Rousey is a huge favorite. And then we got the Preakness. The Preakness is the second round of the Triple Crown, but the horse that won the Kentucky Derby is not racing. So there will be no Triple Crown this year at all. Greek's Trifecta is sponsored by New York Prime. New York Prime makes a good night a great night. Peace. 877-927-6969. You can call us or you can text us at Real Radio 47142. We had a couple different things on the table. Did you ever date somebody or start dating somebody and found out something crazy about them? And also we had some safety tips. Are you street smart? Franny listed off a good list. And if you guys have anything else that you'd like to bring to the table, tell the program or the audience, give us a call or text us.
47142, start off with Real Radio. I heard if you get put in a trunk, to pull loose a couple of the wires out of the tail lights, skin them back together and put them together to signal SOS. I don't know.
Who the hell can figure that out? But you said that already.
Yeah.
Pull everything.
I know, but they put a laughing emoji. So I think
I would ask them first, too. Can I just sit in the back?
So sorry, G-Man. Your method of kicking the garbage can when leaving the casino a winner is a waste of time. Anyone looking for a potential target will be watching a lot sooner and already know you have won. The rest is just a drama show.
I know, but it sounds good.
Update on what would the Penthouse do? Home Depot credit. Remember, I got it earlier this week.
Yeah.
Had a return for $300 to debit and $60 to store credit. They gave me the $300 to debit and $1,600 to store credit. That was a mistake. So what they ended up doing, I bought an $800 Milwaukee Tools and a 13-kilowatt generator for $700 on clearance. The generator is $1,600 retail. So I got about $2,300 to $2,400 in value for $60.
That's great. Congratulations.
So they kept it. All right, good for you. And then we have Mrs. Frannis. The Preakness field has 3 gray horses. Number 8, Bull by the Horns.
Hold on, wait a minute.
30-1. I like to Bull by the Horns because I'm a Taurus. I like that one. Number 10, Napoleon Solo.
Okay.
8-1. Number 13, Great White. 15-1.
Yeah, Great White was in the Derby, but it got a little spooked.
It said scratch at the. It said scratch at the Kentucky Derby. No.
Yeah, it did. It got spoofed just before the race,
Aw.
and it threw the jockey. The jockey went off, and he didn't run. So 8, 10, 13.
There you go.
I like great horses too. Nice.
So thanks, BJ.
Thanks, BJ. BJ, if any of those 3 horses win, we'll buy you a pretzel.
It's very nice of you. Don't you owe Sean a pretzel? What was that for?
No, I said if Ricky Fowler won the PGA, he's 50-1.
Okay.
He didn't do great yesterday.
Got it.
He did okay, but not great.
So it looks like Sean's not getting a pretzel. Is that what you're saying?
It looks like Sean's might not get it. You never know, Sean. You might get it. I might buy you a pretzel just because I'm nice. You know what I mean? And you're doing a bang-up job. So we'll see.
So something I think I tend to be, and still my heart sucks, is being optimist. They said optimism may actually help protect your heart. According to a new report, people with more positive outlook tend to have lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and even early death.
Oh, wow.
Researchers say optimism appears to help both mentally and physically by lowering stress hormones and encouraging healthier habits like exercising, eating better, and avoiding smoking. A new study reviewed 18 clinical trials and found that positive psychology activities, things like gratitude journaling, mindfulness, acts of kindness, optimism training, help improve blood pressure and inflammation levels in people at risk of heart disease.
It's good.
Researchers say optimism doesn't mean pretending life is perfect or ignoring your problems. Instead, it's about building emotional resilience and learning how to refrain from negative thinking.
That's
is what
good.
it is.
Stay
So
positive.
I'm saying, like, don't fake it. Like, if things suck, don't be like, I'm so happy.
I love people I call and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? Fantastic." And I'm like, no, it's not. Stop. It's going okay. It's not fantastic. Your life's I know your life. It sucks.
That's nice.
But be positive. Sean, do you think you're a positive person?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. All right. Keep that direction. Be positive.
But yeah, plug. You guys hear it. Life Imaging FLA. Go get a heart scan. They're free heart scans. Buy it at $699. Go do it. I did it. I'm an optimist. I work out. I eat healthy. All the things. You just never know what's going on inside of your body. And I had a very, very high heart score. They call it like a calcium score. And so I have an appointment next week with my cardiologist. And then from there, we'll figure out what I'm going to do, if any treatment and testing. So it's one of those things. Yes, you can do all the things positive to, like they said, all these things that they said to, that are good for your heart. I already do. But you just never know. So I highly, highly recommend it. There's locations everywhere that you guys can check out.
It's always good to check. There's
Highly.
so many people. I'm
at moderate to high risk of a heart attack at this age. So it's crazy. So you just never know. So do it. Get it done. I'm forcing Matt to go. I have a lot of friends who are scared to go, but I was like, don't be.
Yeah.
It's scary not knowing. Right.
Sure.
But I know a lot of people would just rather be blind to it.
Well, again, I think men, it's a stereotype, are more guilty of this than women. And even the guys, I'm friends with a lot of them, don't even go to doctor. Didn't get colonoscopy. Just, I'm all right.
Yeah.
And, you really should go, especially not only for yourself, for the people who love you.
And age doesn't really matter. When I was there, it's a beautiful facility. I went to the one in Jupiter, and they're really great over there. But as I mentioned, there's a bunch of locations. But they were telling me a story about a woman who came in, and she was an older woman, and she brought her 25-year-old daughter. And her daughter was just there as support. And she was coming in and she was doing the heart scan. I think she might have done the full body. I did the brain and I did the full body as well. Luckily, my brain is good.
Is it really?
Yes, my brain is great.
Wow.
And mostly everything for the full body scan came out A-okay. It was just the heart that has issues, but everything else on my full body scan was okay. But they were there because they sit with you and they explain everything. And that's a good solid 30 minutes. And, they really do it right. So while they were there and talking to the woman, her daughter's next to her, the daughter was like, you know what? I might as well do it too. And the mom was like, all right, I'll take care of it. The heart scan's free, but there are costs with the full body and the brain scan. So the 25-year-old daughter decided to do it as well. The mom came back completely clear. And then they did the full body scan. And the 25-year-old daughter who was there had no idea. They ended up finding stage 2 cancer.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that not? Yeah. And so it was one of those incidents where she was like, all right, might as well while I'm here. Mom came back completely healthy, and she's the one who initially went. And luckily, they caught it in time. Stage 2, she's good. She's fine. But it's one of those things that you really don't know.
No.
And unfortunately, it's not one of those things that when you go for your annual, for your physical, they do that.
Unless you tell them.
Yeah, but it's really unfortunate. I feel like this should be part of the whole process, and it's not.
Well, we hope everything works out, obviously. They might say working with the grid kid's not good.
That's what everything else you do is great. It's the stress, because stress is a killer and it affects your heart.
From 10 to 2, you seems like your heart.
That's my problem.
Yes, Sean, you had something? Okay. It is the Penthouse on Real Radio, 921-1017. If you guys want to get involved, you can text us or you can call us. Anything you like, you can jump in. Again, we had a lot of different things on the table today for you guys. Maybe some safety tips, or maybe you dated somebody and something happened. You were like, oh, my God, I can't believe I just found this out. So let us know. It could be anything unusual. Maybe you found out somebody was married. Maybe you found out that somebody was, I don't know, had a previous life that wasn't great, where you got totally spooked out and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Okay, so kind of staying on the relationship thing, I have a bunch of stuff that I found in these topics, but people are sharing the weirdest ways that you heard of someone getting caught cheating.
Ooh.
Do you have any weird ones?
I've heard of some weird one. Like I heard somebody one time got caught cheating because the husband said that he went to a cigar bar, and when he would come home, the wife said that his shirts or anything never smelled of smoke, and that's what made her start to look. And then she found out he was having an affair because he used to go to cigar bar all the time. And she goes, and before he would always know when he went because his clothes would smell.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, and all of a sudden, she goes, none of his clothes smell, and I thought it was odd, and that led to her finding out that he was having an affair, and then they ended up getting divorced.
This one, and this could happen to anybody, especially if you share a car or you have the same setup with your significant other. It says a guy was on the phone in his house on his cell phone, and the wife pulled into the driveway, and the Bluetooth switched over into the car.
Oh, wow.
Right away, and she could hear the conversation he was having.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's a bust.
Busted.
Yeah, that's bad.
Somebody says, I'm a doctor. The number of times both a wife and mistress have visited a patient in the hospital is insane, and the drama ensues is higher than you would think. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because they just hear that so-and-so's in the hospital. Like, oh, we got to go visit them. And there comes the wife and the mistress. And he was like, oh.
Oh, my God. What are you doing here?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, who's that? That's why you got to lay low.
We can finish up some if you want to take a call.
All right. Who is it, Sean?
We got Greg Rice.
Hi, Greg. How are you today?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Super.
Yeah, Franny.
Yes, Greg.
Yeah, you're talking about roasting grief. You know, I can sum up Greek life in one sentence.
What's that?
I didn't know my car was a convertible.
That's true.
Oh, my God. You ever heard the story, Sean? Greek had a car. It was a convertible. He had no idea it was a convertible. Until how long?
It wasn't long. I think it was a couple months.
A couple months.
And how'd you find out it was a convertible?
The girl I was with at the time, she's like, let's take the top down. And I go, if you want to take off your top, can't you wait till we get home? She goes, no, I meant the car. I'm like, oh, it's a convertible? She goes, you didn't know? I said, no.
How do you not know your car is a convertible?
Hilarious.
Oh, my God. All right. So more weirdest ways you've heard of someone getting caught cheating. Says, during my time in the Navy, sometimes schedules would change, and we'd not end up going out when we were supposed to, or we'd end up returning early. Twice I heard of someone getting a divorce because they just went home to surprise their partner and ended up being the one getting surprised.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You see that in the movies and shows.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Somebody said they got busted the classic Google Street View. Just doing it and then looking at me like, whose car is that in my driveway?
Oh, my God.
Uh-huh. They said friend's neighbor is a wealthy banker. He bought his mistress a new Mercedes, and the dealership messed up and shipped the car to the billing address instead of the shipping address.
Wow.
Windows were broken. Says the wife saw the monthly statement for the toll booth transponder in her husband's car and noticed him going through a toll booth multiple times a week. He was taking a toll road to see his mistress in another town.
Yeah,
what are
another
you
way to
doing
get
there?
popped. Yeah.
And this was about Billy Idol. They said Billy Idol got caught by going into his baby's room to call a woman to hook up, and his girlfriend heard the whole thing through the baby monitor.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard that story.
Oh, yeah. Got to be careful of that.
Yeah.
But again, if you're not cheating, you don't have to worry. But
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Just say it. Be careful out there. There are so many things that people do that, you think you're fine, and all of a sudden you get tripped up. Even today. It is harder today than ever was with people's phones and things that they could track. And what is that thing, 360? Where they can find out your location.
Yeah, like 360. If you share that, absolutely. This one's crazy. Pumping out the septic tank. When the lid was removed, there were condoms floating all over. They told the owner, you shouldn't throw your condoms down the toilet. Owner was like, I had a vasectomy years ago. I don't use them.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
So they were like, oh, well, maybe it was a former owner. He was like, nope, I built this house myself.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The coming home early sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you're so excited to see the person, you miss them, and then you walk in. And again, I think that's Scooby times 3. Like, go get a hotel room. You're banging somebody in your own house.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of decency. You don't have any because you're cheating, you're married, but your own place? Come on, people.
Like the bed, everything.
Oh,
yeah,
it's terrible.
Scummy.
Yeah, boo. Me and Franny don't agree on a lot, but that we're 100%. What do you got there, what's your name?
Sean?
The dog. I got Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, what's happening, Bruce?
Hey, Greek. Hey, Franny. How you doing?
Hi, Bruce. We're good. How are you?
So, good. So, I went to one of those hot scans, the exact same one that you did.
Okay.
I went because I'm a 60-year-old, 65-year-old guy, and I wanted to play adult softball. And I said to myself, you better not go until you get a heart scan, right? So I did the full body thing. I did the heart scan. The heart scan showed that I had some sort of enzymes, whatever, that was like 400 to 500, whatever it was, 600, that I was very prone to get a heart attack.
Okay.
So obviously I followed up. I went to the Cleveland Clinic, and they told me, well, we're going to do a catheterization. I went through the whole rigmarole, and while I was on the table, and they put the tube through you-know-what to go through your heart to see if you need a stent or not, they pulled it out, and they go, you're less than 10% block. You don't need this. So I went through the whole thing. It's peace of mind.
Yes.
Absolutely, it's peace of mind. Yeah.
Thank God.
But I just didn't understand why it said it came back with that scale that said you are so prone to have a heart attack, and I was less than 10% blocked. So, you know what? You got to go further sometimes when you don't think you do.
Absolutely.
Or you don't when you have to.
Yeah, like my score was around a 305, which is pretty high. And so I know obviously yours was a little higher. And that's the thing. You just take the information and you go to a specialist, and that's what I'm doing. And then you figure it out from there like you did. So
yeah, better be safe than sorry.
That's right. And one last thing to make sure that this is not a total boring call. I'm a bald guy, but I found my comb the other day. And you know why bald guys don't get rid of their combs?
Why is that?
They can't seem to part with it.
All right, not bad.
Whoa!
Whoa! Penny pasta for everybody.
That was fun. Thanks, Bruce.
Have a wonderful weekend.
You too, Bruce.
You too.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you. 877-927-6969. If you got any one-liners like Bruce, we always appreciate them. We have Greg Rice, and now we have Bruce.
Oh my God. Can't seem to part with it.
I didn't know where that was going, actually. If you're a Dolphin fan, are you excited or no for this year? They got a good home schedule as far as opponents. Chiefs are in town, and the Lions and their division. But let us know. What are you thinking? And if you're a Dolphin fan, or you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be redoing my season tickets. A lot of people I heard last night were like, no, I'm not doing it. So let us know what your thoughts are on the schedule. You basically know who your team's playing. They do release that earlier, but now you had the actual dates and you had the actual locations, what's home and what's away. The Dolphins do open up in Vegas. That's a good reason maybe to go out to Vegas and hang out. I heard about a private room that the Wynn has now called the Bond Room. That's supposed to be unbelievable. Very, very hard to get into.
Will that get you to the Wynn finally?
I don't know. But it was Steve Wynn's old residency, I guess, at the casino. It's 2 floors. Elevator, a whole thing. This gentleman was telling me the other night. He said it's just spectacular.
I've been itching for a Vegas trip, and September will be 10 years because that's when I got married, and that's the last time I went to Vegas. And it's like I'm dying, but I get it, and he makes sense. And Matt's always just like, look, I want to go somewhere we've never been, and I get that.
Yeah.
But man, Vegas just sounds so good right now.
How about the Dolphins Raiders opener? That's it.
Yeah.
Do a broadcast.
September, that would be fun.
Yeah, it's not that hot. It's a little warm, but it's
a little, but it's not like July, August hot.
Yeah, July and August sucked. Again, I was out there a couple
That would actually be around the 10 years. September 16th is it.
All right, well, then maybe you should go with Matt, not at the show. You sent him a picture. Hey, I'm out in Vegas. 10 years. Yeah, that would be a little odd. You might be like, hey, I'm not thinking about this right now. But yeah, let us know anything you want to call up about, or you could have you maybe dated somebody and you found out something crazy about them, or maybe something crazy about them and you still stayed. See, I think a lot of people just stay till they're like, it's crazy, but I love the person, especially in the beginning. Because your feelings change on somebody. It's always different, like things that you do in the beginning that you don't do at, 2 years down the road. They always talk about airports, like people drive couples, to the airports, but then down the road they don't do that because it doesn't have the same juice it once had. That's not good. Obviously, you should always maintain the same way.
All right, this is terrible, and I'm sorry that you got ripped off, but you just ruined this guy's life.
Cool.
We got a text at 47142, start off with Real Radio. It says, I was ripped off by a guy for about $3,000 for some work I did. He's Latin, so I got a burner phone and had a Latina call him and leave a message on his phone and his wife's phone saying she was pregnant and had herpes.
Oh, Jesus.
That was about 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
You just destroyed a marriage.
Oh, my God. That's strong.
And I know. You got screwed over $3,000. That sucks.
Yeah.
But ouch.
Yeah. Payback's a bitch.
I guess so.
I mean, sometimes when you mess with people, you know what? Everybody has
and their money and their work and their time. I get it.
Yeah, that's not good. He could have went to small claims court.
Yeah. Why don't you go see Judge Judy?
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a little bit easier on the guy.
Yeah.
But
instead, just cause a divorce.
What do they say? Stupid games cause problems or something like that?
I don't think that's a saying.
No, it's not. Bad decisions, stupid games, or it's something like that. If you know it, text us or call us. It's something about stupid games. I don't know what that
Play
was.
stupid games, win stupid prizes.
There it is. That's it. You got to look at the Preakness. We need some horses. We do have, again, the 8, 10, and 13 from BJ.
So for long shots, I think I like Talkin'.
What number is that?
Talkin', I have to see. Let's see.
Well, I got it
because I
right.
know you do numbers. Hold on.
But I wrote talking down. I can remember that. Oh, because you talk for a living.
I talk for a living, and it's a Puerto Rican jockey.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't it the last time something with the jockey?
Yeah, Puerto Rican jockey and a female trainer.
Was that is it Ortiz again?
There's 2 Ortizes. So this is Ortiz Jr. with Talkin'.
Oh, wow.
And
he's awesome. They're both awesome.
But Ortiz is actually riding Chip Honcho. And I like Chip Honcho, but Chip Honcho is a favorite. So I don't know if you want to put that in, but that's Jose Ortiz.
What is the other one, though? Talking. What's the odds on that?
That's a 20-1.
Oh, we got to put that. 20-1.
Yep. And then it's just because, but this is a favorite, and I know you don't like favorites, but Taj Mahal, because Taj Mahal is undefeated in Laurel Park where the Preakness is, and it's a female trainer.
What number is that, Tim?
I'll find. Hold on.
All right, we'll definitely do talking 20-1.
So I'll let's see, meet the Preakness horses. I'll find it for you.
All right. If you guys have anything that you want in the Preakness, maybe you like something, maybe there's a name, and you want to share it. BJ was nice enough to tell us the 8, 10, and 13 because they're gray horses.
Yeah. Talking is 5.
Okay.
And you liked 5 last time.
Yeah, I did.
And then Taj Mahal's 1. I don't know if you want it. It's 5-1. I know you only like long shots.
Well, if I bet $30 and we split it, I want you to be able to buy bread and get a gallon of gas.
So I think I'm going to put money on Bull by the Horns, Talkin'.
What is Bull by the Horns? What number is
Chip
that?
Honcho.
Jesus.
And Taj Mahal. Bull by the Horns is 8. And Bull by the Horns is
we already got 8.
Yeah. But because that was one from BJ.
Yeah.
And that's a 30-1.
And we're always going to go with BJ because he's a good listener and love the initials. So we're going to go 5, 8, 10, and 13.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to
11 is Corona. I like Corona de Oro, which is a gold, I believe.
Oh, that's good.
It's a 30-1, number 11. Oh, sorry. Well, don't ask me.
All right. I mean, you get 2 horses. All right. So
All right, talking for sure.
Number 5 you got.
All right.
And what's your second choice?
All right, because you only like long shots.
No, it's whatever you want. I'm just putting up the money. That's it. We're splitting it if we win.
Okay. Let's go with the Corona de Oro.
What number is that? 11?
And that's because it's a long shot.
What is it?
Did I say 11? I have to go back to the website. I think it is Corona de Oro is 11, and it's 11. It's 30-1.
All right, so we got 5 and 11.
All right.
I'll have them anyway, but you'll have $15 of a $30 bet. Is that fine?
Oh no! Do I want?
Let's go to break.
Because I like the Bull by the Horns too.
I will throw it in.
Okay, perfect.
We're having a good week.
All right, good.
See, Sean, this is how you you show a woman who's boss.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? I laid a law down. I go, you only get 2. We end up betting 3. By the end of the show, we'll have 4. And by Monday, I'll just give her all the money. See, you got to be a man around here. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with some Florida stories and so much more. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
Grand in Your Hand is back on Real Radio. And yeah, we're literally handing you $1,000. That's rent. That's a car payment. That's my card didn't get declined for once money. Blow it on something stupid, be responsible for 5 minutes, or finally fix that thing you keep pretending isn't broken. $1,000 isn't going to solve life's problems, but it will make it a hell of a lot easier for a week. Listen for the keywords, then plug them in at realradio921.com and get $1,000 in your hand.
Sponsored by Juicy Patties.
Juicy Patties, the realest. Jamaican flavor, I need it.
Hey,
Palm Beach. The wait is finally over. Juicy Patties is now open. Come enjoy authentic Jamaican patties at 1922 North Military Trail in the Cross County Plaza. Juicy Patties, serious Jamaican food.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Road work continues in Palm Beach Gardens, and it is causing a delay. Right lane of that off-ramp is blocked, I-95 northbound to PGA Boulevard. Florida's Turnpike looking good. We're up to speed along the Palm Beaches. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward with growth opportunities, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces. Go to careers.progressive.com and apply today. That's careers.progressive.com.
When disasters hit and cell networks fail, Rapid Radios keeps you connected. Instant push-to-talk with coast-to-coast range. No contracts, no monthly bills. Trusted by law enforcement, government agencies, and over 500,000 users. Always ready when your phone isn't. Because in an emergency, seconds matter, and reliability isn't optional. Go to rapidradios.com. Use code RADIO for 5% off and free shipping from Michigan. Rapid Radios. Communication redefined.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Greg from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the party never ends 7 days a week. Beautiful ladies open to 5 a.m. with a 5-star restaurant. And Fetish Fridays, baby. Stop in. Live fetish shows every Friday night. What is your cake? Monroe's has the answer. And the beautiful girls are there all the time. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. If you're thinking about having a good night and you want to make it a great night, it's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Take it from your boy. Peace.
If something mechanical goes wrong in your house, don't you just want to talk to a human? If my garage door doesn't work when I press the button on the remote, what are the odds I want to press 6 to have someone come and fix it? Suddenly, I'm explaining my problems to an internet chatbot who can't understand a word I'm saying unless I learn to speak chatbot. If something goes wrong with the robot door that protects my self-driving robot car, the last thing I want is to talk to another robot! At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our dedicated call center is fully staffed with knowledgeable, compassionate, real, actual people, ready to listen and eager to please. They understand your needs and they understand what we do, and that makes all the difference. Call Mo Better Garage and we'll come over and make it right. In person. With people.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Atlantic Men's Clinic, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Right now at Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing, get a new AC system with no payments and no interest until 2027, or take $500 off select new systems. Plus, it's backed by Lindstrom's lifetime parts and labor warranty. Call Lindstrom Air today or visit LindstromAir.com with approved credit on select models.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Real Radio weather.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we go through our Friday. It's going to be a hot one for us as well, with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. It's going to feel maybe like the low 90s since it is so muggy out there. A few isolated showers or a thunderstorm or two will be possible inland through the afternoon, especially into the evening. We're going to repeat this pattern again tomorrow, back in the upper 80s for Saturday.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Every now and then you find a deal that actually feels like a win. With Straight Talk Wireless, you get more and pay less. Now that's a good deal. No contracts, no credit checks, no surprises, all on Verizon's 5G network. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices, exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Hey, it's Rover. Real Radio wants to put $1,000 in your hands. Score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword cash at realradio921.com. That's cash. Enter it now at realradio921.com.
Forget spreadsheets. These guys are way more entertaining.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it's the Penthouse on a Friday, Real Radio. 921-1017 on your FM dial. Big weekend. Meow. Sean's in the house. Hey. Of course, Francis is here.
Hola.
And another batch of Florida stories.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
All right, well, the skate factory in Vero has a warning for y'all out there. You ever been to the skate factory, G-Man?
Ice skating?
Roller skating.
No.
No.
Ice skating, I did.
Skating rink in Vero Beach is issuing a warning to anyone planning to participate in a takeover that's supposed to be happening today.
Uh-oh.
Yesterday, the skate factory of Vero posted on Facebook that it had been notified about a planned takeover and warned those involved, do not attempt to enter. The skating rink said that they have been informed and there's going to be additional security at the site. So crazy. These kids do that and they just go on social media and they get like just a bunch of people to do this. The rink said any unauthorized individuals will be denied access and anyone attempting to cause disruptions will be removed and prosecuted. The rink also said users organizing the event are under investigation and will be held responsible for any damages, police response, and additional resources used. Any criminal activity could result in charges related to violence and criminal mischief. So basically they're saying, kids, it's not worth it. They know what you're about to do.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm giving you the warning right now, too. Then next up in your What the Florida, we have Kodak Black back in the news. And it's a Florida story because he surrendered, Broward County. The rapper surrendered yesterday, where jail records show he's being held with no bond while the case is pending. These are charges tied to allegedly fleeing police and resisting arrest without violence. His attorney says the charges come from an investigation that took about 5 months and claims that Kodak is being unfairly targeted by law enforcement. They said it comes just 1 week after he was busted on separate drug trafficking charges involving alleged MDMA possession in Florida. In that case, police say they found more than 25 grams of MDMA cash and other items linked to Kodak during a 2025 incident. And then, speaking of drugs, this was a one-stop shop that they found in a storage unit. Florida man, felony drug probation. He already was on felony drug probation, has been arrested after detectives uncovered a shocking stash of drugs. So, of course, it all happened from getting pulled over. That's it. So detectives conducted a traffic stop on a 22-year-old named Omar Gutierrez. He was driving his Corvette, and they smelled some weed in there. So they said probable cause search of the vehicle turned up THC vape cartridges and keys to a storage unit, leading detectives to obtain and execute a search warrant. After executing the search warrant, detectives said Omar basically was operating a one-stop shop out of a Naples storage unit where they recovered trafficking quantities of narcotics. When I say trafficking, that includes 5.5 pounds of cocaine, 109.7 grams of meth, 2,000 THC vape cartridges, ketamine, mushrooms, DMT, liquid codeine, Xanax, 3 firearms, 1 reported stolen out of Collier County, and almost $114,000 in cash. So yes, he is hanging out Collier County Jail, charged with 11 felonies, including trafficking, cocaine, and meth. And then finally here in your What the Florida, disgusting. We have a 19-year-old dude accused of secretly recording women using the restroom at a business in Winter Garden. Brian, my girl Megan better be careful. She lives in Winter Garden. Brian Hilarious Perez was arrested, and he faces charges of criminal mischief, trespassing, and digital voyeurism. They claim here police responded to Axum Coffee after a woman called 911 after seeing a man standing inside the women's restroom with his pants down.
Jesus.
After arriving at the building, police found Hilarious Perez inside the upstairs women's restroom. They claim here that he told the officers that he didn't know it was a women's restroom. Before changing his story, dress, no dress, whatever.
Yeah.
Before changing his story and claiming he was in the restroom to play games on his phone.
Oh, God.
So change the story. Officers said they found multiple videos on his phone of women using the restroom. The videos had been recorded on multiple days, not just that one, with timestamps, recording all the way back to April 3rd of this year. Police said the videos appear to have been made with his phone propped on the floor and angled towards the toilet in the next stall. They contacted the owner of the building, who identified him as the same person he told to leave the property multiple times before, but he kept on coming back. The owner said he previously found him in the men's restroom, standing near holes in the wall that overlooked the women's restroom. What a perv. So thank goodness. I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate because it happened in April, and who knows where those videos are on the internet. It's
terrible.
But he was arrested and booked into the Orange County Jail, and that is... You're disturbing with the Florida.
Yes, that was disturbing. Amazon is, they said they are looking for the new James Bond. The search is on. Sean, you could be the new James Bond. Sean, boom. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. It's out there. They said that their search is going to start, and they're looking for the new James Bond. They bought the whole series, and they're going to be coming out with a new film. Amazon is, but they did come out yesterday, said they're going to start the search for the new James Bond.
So they're actually doing, G-Man, they're doing auditions. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. Yeah. Well, I assumed they were doing stuff like that.
I know, but typically they go, right, and they have somebody in mind.
Yeah.
But
they'll get somebody, I think, who is known a little, but not super known. Because then a lot of times these guys don't want to do it because then they're pigeonholed into only that. Just like when they got the last one, a lot of people didn't know him. He did act in a lot of different things, but he wasn't like a household name.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
He's done a lot of movies before James Bond, but I guess, yeah, maybe it made him more.
Yeah, when he did that is when it really put him on the map. And then obviously he did whatever it was, 3 or 4, I don't remember. I thought he was good, but he just said he got sick of it. But I don't know how you can get sick of somebody giving you a script and get paid $30 million. I'd be like, sign me up. James Bond, Santa Claus, I don't care what you want me to play. I'm definitely going to sign up, and I'll be that. But I'm sure there are a lot of actors out there very excited about it. Sean, who do you have?
I got Granny.
I love this. Hi, Granny.
What's up, Granny?
Hey.
What's up?
This is Granny.
Yeah.
Granny, do you know how I get away with cheating?
How?
Well, I just use my West Virginia, honey.
Never lost for words.
Oh, never. I love that Granny was like, screw it. I can't send a talkback. I'm calling straight to the source.
Yeah. I'm getting in right away.
Yeah.
You can't stop Granny. She's a machine.
No, you can't.
Sean, that's probably your last Granny call, so don't worry about it. You only got about 40 minutes left, and we're going to tap out, so you'll be okay. You don't have to deal with that anymore. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. A couple articles about airlines making their lounges just to be so unbelievably nice for their high roller customers. And a lot of people do like the privileges of having that. Now, just because you get a ticket doesn't mean you can get into those lounges. A lot of them you have to have a certain amount of mileage that you flew with the company.
Question: didn't those used to be a little bit more exclusive? I feel like everybody has like access to that now. I don't fly a lot, so I don't know.
So there are certain credit cards.
Yeah, like American Express.
Okay.
But it's a certain Amex card that gets you in there.
Okay.
Yeah, but
like the silver one,
the platinum.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the ones just below black. That they have, but that's not for. There's other ones that you can get into the lounges that certain amount of mileage that you fly and stuff like that, and
like with Delta.
Yep,
you have a certain amount of sky miles, but yeah, the Amex Platinum card, they get exclusive lounges with the Amex, and so my girl from Virginia, she's the one who takes me to New Orleans for my birthday all the time, and she always books her ticket using that, and so the one in Palm Beach is nice, and it's very quaint and cool, but food is free, drinks are free, you just tip. It's nice. The one in Atlanta is a different beast. I was like blown away. It's massive.
Yeah.
And anything you can think of under the sun, like food wise, it's huge. You can have espresso martinis, you can have champagne. I was like, this is the life. I got to get me one of these credit cards. But they really are cool and you get a lot of perks with it.
Only if you travel is it good to get the card.
Of course.
That card's expensive.
It is.
I think it's $1,000 a year just to have it.
Yeah.
But if you travel a lot and you want to be in there and be a baller before you hang out, it's never been my cup of tea as far as like getting to the airport early and I'm not a drinker.
I like going to the airport early, yeah.
Well, maybe I do.
I'd imagine you being that type of person though, going into those lounges or whatever.
I just get to the flight before I got to get there. You know what I mean? I'm not a drinker. Like maybe I wouldn't mind hanging out watching a game.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
But I get it because I think that's why a lot of people do because they want to kick off the trip with having a drink at the bar or whatever
a glass
it is.
of champagne.
And
whatever.
that's not your thing, yeah.
Yeah, and the food is excellent. But again, it's like a lot of things. If you have the card, then you should be able to use the perks. If you don't, then what are you really paying for? There's other perks they have.
Right.
That things that you can get at hotels and discounts and different stuff like that. But again, you got to really know, be familiar with your card. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you don't even realize you get sometimes. And then you're like, oh, I could have got that if you have that card. But it's expensive. I mean, just to have a credit card at $1,000 a year is a lot. And that's not most people, to be honest. But yeah, there are a lot of the airports I've talked about it, and also the airlines. They want to just give it to certain people like, hey, this is a perk you have. Check out what we have. Like Franny just said, she went, and there was like, oh, it's awesome. Or you could just bump into somebody in the airport, and if you're cute, well, go get American Express Platinum card.
There you go. Can I go with you?
And I go.
Let's see. Taking my family of 5 beginning on June 1st, time after 20 years. Okay, taking my family of 5 beginning of June, first time after 20 years. Any cool stuff to do there? Okay. I'm guessing Vegas because it says not big on gambling, and that's from Catalan.
There's so many things you could do in Vegas, obviously.
And I do have a question, Catalan. Is anybody underage too? Because that does make a difference.
Sure, I was going to ask that.
Yeah.
I don't know that. But if they're not, you can go to the Sphere. Check that out. That's a great thing. They have tours there.
All kinds of shows, comedy shows, musicals, everything. Concerts. A lot of people do residencies.
Yeah, there's so much to do. A lot of great restaurants in the casinos that you can check out. I would go to the Caesars Mall. Check that out. That is very cool. It's a mall, but it has like the sky inside and all different colors, and it's sharp. There's so many things.
Yeah, you can ride the gondolas in the Venetian.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's fun.
I don't know who's going or what age.
Look like Venice.
Last time I was in Vegas, I like this, but you may not. They have a down by Fremont Street. They have a place where you can go look at all the old signs that Vegas had.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the Sands and all the big one, Tropicana.
Yeah. I thought it was cool if you guys are down with it. When I was last there, and I think it's still going on, but as I mentioned, it was 10 years ago. I did the zip line over Fremont Street, and that was really cool. That was a cool thing to do.
The Circa is a sports gambling casino, but you don't have to gamble, but you can go to their pool, and it's really cool. Again, we don't know how old the people are. You got to be over 21 to be there. They don't allow kids in that casino. But again, the shows, the restaurants, there is so much to do. When are they going, did he say?
June.
Okay. I was going to say, if you're on football season, you can check out a football game at the new stadium, which is beautiful, and you can walk there from the Strip, which is really, really cool. But yeah, there's a lot to do besides gamble. Just the shopping alone and the shows.
And and like some of the hotels have rides, roller coasters. I mean, they're crazy. Like on the what's the one on top of the Stratosphere?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I know you would.
I believe New York has a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, just let us know. I mean, because it does make a difference if you're bringing kids or not. If everybody's adults, then it does change the vibe. Because if you are bringing adults, I highly recommend going to see Absinthe. It's a circus that they have there, but it's adult kind of circus, and it's so good. I think it's out. It used to be on the Caesars, but I think now it's outside of the Cosmopolitan.
I still think Vegas is tough with kids, depending, kind of how old they are. Because there's just not if they're in that age between like 12 and 16, there's not a lot for them to do. If they're into certain things, it's cool. But I did it once, and the kids were pretty bored. They were just like, "What are we doing?" You can hang by the pool and stuff like that, but restaurants. But a lot of kids aren't into that. Depends how old they are. But if they're over 21, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, we got it says 47142. Shh. It says, I'm supposed to be applying for permits, but I am watching Twin Spires on my computer. I have 4 races that I'm wagering on today, including the Black Eyed Susan later today with number 10, My Miss Mo, 2-1, unfortunately. My pick to win the Preakness tomorrow is the number 1, Taj Mahal. Yeah, that's the favorite. I mean, undefeated on that track. Taj Mahal, 5-1. The son of Nyquist, if I'm saying that round, is rounding in to form and should be battling with number 10, Napoleon Solo, and number 2, Ocelli, who finished 3rd in the Derby.
Ocelli!
So none of the ones we like, yeah. I will also be playing several hunch long shot wagers with the 7, 8, and 13. Good luck with all of your wagers. And remember, wager responsibly. Yeah, right. Lay the lumber. See you in the winner's circle. And that's from our boy Hugh.
I knew it was him.
Yeah.
Especially it was wager responsibly. Yeah. Great. We'll send it in. I'll go to the Kennel Club probably tomorrow and put some bets in. Franny's going to have the 5, 11, and 8. She said, if we win, we get waffles.
I love this. Like, hey, Calvin, while you're in Vegas, don't bother looking for the Sphere. You should get tickets to the Sphere.
Yeah, whatever. They knew what it was. Like,
he said, like a circle, not a pointy stick. Sphere, like the Earth.
Yeah, everybody's perfect around here.
And then we got, what up, Penthouse? They said it's Jeff the Roadie. The Sex Cells Band will be at the Crazy Horse Saloon next Friday.
Nice.
From 9 to 1 a.m. It's Todd's, the bass player's, last gig with us. Stop by and wish him well. Please do us a favor and remind us next week, too.
Yeah,
because you said it's next Friday.
Yeah, we'll forget.
Yes. The closer to Friday, the better, or actually on Friday. And they say they're planning to see the Grand Canyon 3 days also. So cool.
Oh, you go on a helicopter ride.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wouldn't do it, personally. But I think it's really cool. I know people who have done it. I'd be a little bit like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to preserve what I got left, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Helicopter ride, I might be like, I was in a helicopter twice in my life. When I was younger, would not do it today. You just got to have stones. And
I would do it, but nothing like, it's not like I want to do it. Like, I'm not. It's never been anything. My mom. So when I did get married in Vegas, my cousin took my mom and his boyfriend. They went and did a helicopter ride to Grand Canyon, and she said it was incredible.
Oh, I'm sure
she loved it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's. I took one around the city years ago. I still remember it was just unbelievable. But I don't think today. I think I'd be a little bit like, ooh, I don't know. You just start thinking of things that when you're younger, you just do it. Just go, I'll do it. When you get older, you're like, ooh. Like, I would never get on a private plane without 2 pilots. And I did that a few times, 1 pilot, and not even thought about it. Never even thought about it. And I didn't even went through my hand, just like kicked back. And I was like, this is awesome. Today, nah, I wouldn't do it. ETA Jets, I love you, but 2 pilots, guys. I don't know. Your mindset changes. And you're more aware of things. And when you're younger, you think you're going to live forever. You know, when you get older, you're like, run out of time. 877-927-6969. Or you're thinking, this is a cush life. I don't want it to end. That's the number to call. You can also text us at Real Radio 47142. PGA Day 2, the big tournament is on. It's in Pennsylvania. A little cool up there for this time of year. They were saying like the upper 60s. Scotty was the leader after day 1. But we'll see what happens over the weekend. Obviously, we'll talk about tomorrow in the locker room. But after day 1, Scotty was in the lead, but he was tied for the lead. He wasn't having any kind of edge. So we'll see what happens with him. He was the big favorite. And it goes, we got the Preakness, Ronda Rousey against Gina tomorrow night. I probably will check that out. I'm 90% sure Monroe's is having it, but double check. I know they have all the UFC fights. With Paramount, I would think they have Netflix, but just call them to make sure because I don't want to send you over there. Not that you won't have a good time because then you got the beautiful ladies and a great restaurant, but if you're looking for that and you want to watch that fight, make sure you call up. Dolphin fans, if you're out there, let us know because the schedule came out. We'll look at the conclusion of the schedule in the last trifecta, but so far I only see about 2 wins for Miami. And we're through about 13 games. The over-under on the season for the Dolphins is 4.5. I got a bet with our boy Evan for a pizza. The first game of the year is September 9th, and that is a repeat of the Super Bowl. It's going to be Seattle in New England Wednesday. And I believe there will be games Wednesday and Thursday, and obviously Sunday, that first weekend, Monday night. The Chiefs are playing 6 days on every day except I think Tuesdays, but they're playing Monday night, a Wednesday night, a Thursday, a Friday, and Saturday and a Sunday throughout the year.
Okay. They said the area with the decommissioned neon signs is called the Neon Boneyard.
Okay.
You want to do them? And then Catalan, so underage. We got a 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 9-year-old go.
Oh, so it takes everything away.
Well, it doesn't everything. We said some things that you could do for kids.
But I'm saying you can't go stuff like that. There's a lot of different things. And you know what? You can go on the casino's websites, too, and they'll give you different activities they have for kids because you're not the only one that takes kids out there. So it is something that you could do and have a good time and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and if anybody is listening right now and you've vacationed with children to Vegas, I don't have kids, so I can't speak for myself. But you guys know, hit us up. And give us some suggestions. 47142. Start off with Real Radio. I mean, they have really cool magic shows.
Oh, they did.
Right?
I saw
like Chris Angel. You could do that.
I saw him.
The shows are where it's at. I mean, it's fun. You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
And I would just look into shows. Hitting up the pools, shopping, eating at restaurants. What is it? I think Circus has a lot of stuff for kids in that hotel. I do believe they have a roller coaster.
But shows is the best thing.
Yeah.
Like you said.
How immersive is the Sphere?
How what?
Insanely.
Because one time in LA, we went to the Cosm, which was like a smaller version of it.
Yeah.
And it was like, even just that was insane. So I was just wondering how the Sphere was.
They say it's absolutely wild. Like, Don went there to watch a UFC fight.
Yeah.
And he said, it's just mind-blowing. And a lot of people who go there to see shows say they barely even pay attention to the actual artists themselves because you're just looking around everything that's going on
That's
around
the first
you.
thing on my list.
Yeah.
If I go.
Me too, the Sphere. And you should look into the Sphere because I know the Sphere does tours.
They do.
They were doing the whole Wizard of Oz thing at one point.
That would have been cool.
Check, yeah. You'll have a lot to do. I know Vegas seems more of an adult kind of thing, and it is. You're going to find a lot of, gambling and drinking and stuff, but I think you guys will be able to have a good time.
Yeah, the tour is supposed to be unbelievable. I know people who've gone to the tour but not seen an act because just timing-wise, it wasn't somebody they wanted to see or they couldn't get tickets, but they said it's unbelievable. So, and I think you got to look it up. I think it's $100 for the tour, but it's pretty long too. I think it's like 40, 45 minutes. You can go in there and check it out. It is the Penthouse on a Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Hope you guys got something planned that's going to be fun. There's a lot going on this weekend. We got 3 horses in the Preakness. We have the 5, 11, and 8. So
I know. I'm kind of none of the ones that Hugh has though, huh?
Yeah, he loses a lot. Kidding. If Freddie's not here Monday, you'll know why. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with the conclusion of the show. Ooh, big word. And a little bit more of this and that. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
The NASA astronaut had a problem. He couldn't talk. He was up in the International Space Station and his talk box stopped working.
Did they say what could cause that? Like if there's anything...
A stroke?
Nothing I could put in her dinner, nothing... You monster.
The News Junkie, weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Road work continues in Palm Beach Gardens, and it is causing a delay. Right lane of that off-ramp is blocked, I-95 northbound to PGA Boulevard. Florida's Turnpike looking good. We're up to speed along the Palm Beaches. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Ready to upgrade to the perfect sleep setup? Let Mattress Firm sleep experts guide you to the perfect bed at the Memorial Day sale. Top brands, ideal comfort, score unbeatable deals on both. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
Hey, it's the Greek. I give you winners all year long with sports. Well, now I'm giving you a winner when it comes to personal injury attorneys. Jason Weiser, my pal.
Your case is our top priority. Call us today at 561-880-0100. My team will bring you maximum compensation with minimum stress.
My pick for you when you need a great personal injury attorney is Jason Weiser. His team delivers every time.
Once again, that number, 561-880-0100.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
If something mechanical goes wrong in your house, don't you just want to talk to a human? If my garage door doesn't work when I press the button on the remote, what are the odds I want to press 6 to have someone come and fix it? Suddenly, I'm explaining my problems to an internet chatbot who can't understand a word I'm saying unless I learn to speak chatbot. If something goes wrong with the robot door that protects my self-driving robot car, the last thing I want is to talk to another robot. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our dedicated call center is fully staffed with knowledgeable, compassionate, real, actual people, ready to listen and eager to please. They understand your needs, and they understand what we do. And that makes all the difference. Call Mo Better Garage, and we'll come over and make it right. In person. With people.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Right now at Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing, get a new AC system with no payments and no interest until 2027. Or take $500 off select new systems. Plus, it's backed by Lindstrom's lifetime parts and labor warranty. Call Lindstrom Air today or visit LindstromAir.com with approved credit on select models.
I love those guys.
Agostino is awesome. You need a roofer? Agostino Roofing. Recently, when the rain kicked up again, we found out we had a roof leak in our guest house. And Agostino Roofing not only took care of the problem, they even came back after the fact, ran tests to make sure that no water was getting through. That is the kind of attention to detail you get with Agostino Roofing. I've known the Agostino family for over 20 years. These are high-quality people that will provide great service at an affordable price. All you need to do is reach out to Agostino Roofing, whether you have an emergency and a leak like we recently did, or if you need a new roof. They are the roofing company you can trust and you can afford. Call 561-970-9296 for a free estimate. That's 561-970-9296. Visit AgostinoRoofing.com. And if you do need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you. You'll get $500 off.
Hi, I'm Angie. Did you know a billboard can save a baby's life? It's true. You can make a difference by helping us spread the pro-life message to reach those who are struggling with an unplanned pregnancy. Please make a gift today. Visit prolifeacrossamerica.org.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly sunny as we go through our Friday. It's going to be a hot one for us as well, with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. It's going to feel maybe, though, like the low 90s since it is so muggy out there. A few isolated showers or a thunderstorm or two will be possible inland through the afternoon, especially into the evening. We're going to repeat this pattern again tomorrow, back in the upper 80s for Saturday.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at truegreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Gracie Abrams has a brand new song. And it's on the newly released playlist on the free iHeartRadio app. Your no-cost destination to hear all of the songs that were just released, including Drake,
Atlanta, tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying?
Megan Maroney,
You'll call me the traitor.
The Strokes, Maluma, and so much more. Open the free iHeartRadio app and search new to listen now.
Swagger, stats, and stories. The Greek delivers daily.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on a Friday. Thanks for tuning in. After the Penthouse, we got the Greek Zone. Today we'll look into the NBA Game 6, big games. And we'll look at Major League Baseball. Yankees and Mets. Who's going to win? Got to give you guys some winners. And then after us, it's the News Junkie. And Locker Room will be live tomorrow, 11 to 1. Johnny C and myself. And we have Teddy covers. Dominic, right? Yeah, Dominic's out. He's on hiatus. And a good job there by Sean.
Hiatus.
Whatever he's on. I was going to say a different word. Franny's here doing a bang-up job. If Franny's not here Monday because 5, 11, or 8 cashed in.
Or other reasons.
Or maybe we just don't. Yeah,
Are we going to make that much money? That they cash in?
Well, I mean, then maybe you want to. Did you used that Breakers gift card, huh? I don't know. Maybe you just want to take the day off and just kick back. Just count all your money. Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay.
I know Dom's looking for a way to get off.
Well, I thought he was taking a day.
Yeah, he might, based on his
all that work.
Yeah, he's doing a lot. He really is, and for him to do a lot is a lot because it doesn't do anything. Time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's trifecta.
All right, the NFL schedules came out, and what every team did, it's unbelievable with the fans. Now fans want like a real cool video. So every team released a video based on their schedule, and the Chargers and Giants got voted like the best ones. You can check it out. You can look for all the videos. Some teams have players involved, different teams, but the Chargers and Giants, they're the ones who got rated the best for a lot of people who were voting on it. Let's put it that way. Again, just not good enough for a schedule. You got to do a video too. What people want, you got to give them. So we'll look at the Dolphins' last part of their schedule, and I gave them so far 2 wins for the whole season.
That's it, huh? Just 2?
Yeah. Again,
no faith.
It's just an opinion, and again, people do this, and I ridicule it because it really doesn't make sense, but we do it to play along and to give some people some height. So on December 13th, they play the Bears. I don't think they'll beat the Bears. Then they play the Packers. I don't think they'll beat the Packers. 12/27, they play the Chargers. I don't think they'll beat the Chargers. And the Bills, January 3rd, I don't think they'll beat them. And they finish off with the Patriots. So I'll give them a win against the Patriots. So I got them splitting with the Patriots. And the last game of the year is because I think the Patriots, if they're good, they're not going to play their starters. So I think they'll do that. And I also think they can beat the Jets 1 game. And then I'm going to throw in 1 game that, you know what, they're really not supposed to win. So I'm going to say that the Dolphins will have 3 wins and 14 losses. The over-under is 4.5. That's just my opinion. Yankees and Mets this weekend, and the Mets are home. Soto has been hitting some ball a little bit. Yankees are stubbing their toe, so I might want to go with the Mets there. And then you got some great Game 6 in the NBA. This is it. This is for all the pancakes and the Waffle House. Whoever loses is going home because if the Spurs beat them, Minnesota's done. If the Cavs beat Detroit, then they are done. Oklahoma City and the Knicks are home waiting to find out who they will play. The Eastern and Western Conference playoffs will start next week. Ronda Rousey is fighting this weekend against Gina. I hope she doesn't beat her up too bad. I don't know if I can watch her fight. I'll be emotional. And you got the Preakness. That's going to be tomorrow night at 6:50, I believe. The second round of the Triple Crown. But the horse that won the Derby is not running. Greek Trifecta is always sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great steak. Peace.
So if you guys have not heard yet, a couple things here locally. We do have the new North Causeway Bridge connecting Fort Pierce to North Hutchinson Island is officially open to traffic. The new fixed span bridge replaces the aging drawbridge along State Road A1A over the Intercoastal.
That's good.
They said the bridge is nice. It features one lane in each direction, 85-foot clearance designed to allow most boats to pass underneath without stopping. The Florida Department of Transportation says the project is aimed to improving safety, reducing delays of both drivers and boaters. It includes protected sidewalks, bike lanes, and shared use path. They said, but not everything's open yet. FDOT does say some pedestrian features, including the observation deck, will remain closed as crews continue to work. And then one more thing here locally, and we'll take a phone call. Looks like Palm Beach International is officially swapping its name to President Donald J. Trump International Airport on July 9th. You said you didn't get the name?
I thought I was going to get something. Maybe one terminal.
The move has been cleared by the FAA. Now your next flight out of the Palm Beaches will be flying under the shiny new airport code. So they're even changing the code. Wow, I thought they were going to keep it PBI. That's what somebody said because a lot of them have different names. But interesting, they said that the new airport code is going to be DJT.
Ooh.
The Florida Senate has, man, that's going to be so hard to remember. The Florida Senate has provisionally approved state funds to absorb the $5.5 million cost. Lawmakers plan to cement this inside the state budget. They said it is a historic first, marking the only time an active commercial hub has been named after a sitting president.
Ooh.
So there you go.
There it
make
is.
some people happy, and it'll make some people not happy, but you got to deal with it.
Hey, I'm dealing with it.
I like that airport. I don't care what it's named. It's so easy to fly out of.
Oh, it is great. I mean, I'm sad about that, and I didn't get on the cover of Cigar Aficionado. Things happen. Sean, who do you got there, buddy?
I got Evan again.
Evan, back to back. What is up, Evan?
Yeah, Greek, I heard you say that you're uncomfortable flying on helicopters or small aircraft. Well, I have a quick little story about the small aircraft. Okay. I was flying home from Indianapolis 500 one year.
Okay.
And it was so crowded. Our flight was supposed to go to Atlanta and then to Palm Beach.
Okay.
Well, Atlanta was so busy, they diverted us to Tampa. And this is like about 2 o'clock in the morning. We're in Tampa. And they said, listen, we don't have a flight now, so you're going to have to wait till like 10 o'clock tomorrow. And I said, well, I had plans because it was Memorial Weekend. And I said, well, and then so they put us on this little tiny, where we call them like island hopper commuter planes that are, they have like 25 people on it, the little twin prop jets. So we got on this thing, and my seat was right next to the main cabin door.
Okay.
And the two pilots walk in. They're really young kids, young men. And they get in there, and they fire up the plane. And the co-pilot looks over at me and goes, hey, buddy, could you close the cabin door for me, please? I said, you got to be kidding me. I'm out there, and that's the door that, you're in and out. That's the main door to the aircraft. And I'm going like, I didn't. I said, no, I really. And so, I said, okay. So I got up there, and he goes, just lift up the handle and twist it. And I did it like 4 times to make sure it was tight.
Yeah.
And I was, in the whole flight to Palm Beach, I was staring at that door thinking that, I could be responsible. If that thing flies open, I'm responsible for all these people. And that was just, and I decided I will never go on a small plane again. But it just scared the hell out of me.
I mean, small planes. I mean, you got to have a stomach for it. You definitely do. You go to Bahamas sometimes, they have them. And like you said, you can get them anywhere. Shuttle, someplace. I went on one with Johnny C one time. We were out there for Tunica. We went on a small plane. Today, I'd be like, that's a strong no. But, it just happens. No bad
to
experiences.
put
I
the
just didn't feel safe.
Yeah, to put the responsibility on me closing the door, I just really was uncomfortable with that the whole flight.
Yeah, I mean, I can see you getting nervous about it. Thank God it worked out and there was no problems. But, yeah, I mean, everybody's different. My thing is what I would never fly private with one pilot. That's what I was really saying. Now I would always say that there's got to be two. I did that a few times. One pilot go to Super Bowls with a couple people, and I wouldn't do that today. I'd be just like, no, I'm not doing that. That's all.
Well, what's your buddy that has the jets? What's it, ATA jets, or what is it?
ETA jets, yeah, out of Boca.
ATA?
Mm-hmm.
And there's always dual pilots, a pilot and a co-pilot knows, correct?
Yeah, mm-hmm. That's what they always do, but I'm sure there's situations where maybe a small distance, they have one. I don't know. Again, I don't know their whole procedure, but all the ones I've been familiar with and people have been on there's been two pilots. But again, that's just me. Some people be like, I'm cool. I'm going to get up there. Like I said, sometimes you think differently as years pass in your life.
Sure. Do you remember the story of Payne Stewart?
Yeah, that was terrible. Oh, my God.
That was unbelievable. Unbelievable, wasn't it? And that plane flew, I think, from Georgia to Minnesota before it crashed.
Yeah, and it just crashed in the field, which was unbelievable, too. That, knock on wood, it didn't run into a house, a building, a part, highway. That was sad. And that was something like, you want to talk about somebody who had the best of the best. I'm sure that was a top-notch plane that,
sure.
Everybody
they had fighter pilots. Yeah, they had fighter pilots surrounding it in case they had to shoot it down.
Yeah,
if it was going to crash into a municipal area, they were going to shoot it down.
Yeah, that was so sad. That was so sad. He was so young, and again, you just certain things in life that happen. I know myself. I look at it and go, "Why? How did this happen? Or why does it happen?" And that was one of the ones. Good family man. Had everything to live for, and he was, golfing, and the best of the best. I mean, flying private, and that happened. That was sad.
Yeah, and he had a great personality on the golf course as well.
Oh yeah, he used to wear those the pants with the whole thing and the hat, and he was cool. He really was. But it's like you said, it's just one of those things. It's a tragedy. Things that happen. I mean, you're a Yankee fan, Thurman Munson, when he died. I mean, there's been a lot of them. Obviously. 2020, whatever it was, a Kobe. Just sad things that don't make sense, but it is life.
But see, it seems like now Kobe's was a weather problem. They shouldn't have been out.
Yeah, I mean, weather. Kobe's was, from what they say, it was more him who wanted to fly up there. It was a very foggy day. Nobody else was up there. And the sheriff's helicopters were not allowed, and supposedly Kobe made the call if we're going to do this. And the pilot made, obviously, a very, very bad decision. And those 8 people innocently passed away. JFK Jr.,
sure.
I mean, another one.
JFK, and did you say you like the fashion from that? You bought some clothes for the fashion from that era?
Yeah. I mean, it was in the 90s, but I do remember him in the city. He was at a Yankee game one time I was at. I was sitting like 10 rows away from him, and he came to, and he was a big sports guy. He went to all Knicks games, went to U.S. Open, always driving around his bike. But in another situation where, you know what, he shouldn't have been flying. He didn't have the experience.
Nope.
Sad.
No instrument. There's instruments, and he didn't have his instruments rating. That was the problem.
And he had a broken leg.
And really, I didn't know that. Yeah, we had more than that afterwards.
Yeah, it was a shame. Again, all those situations we just talked about, Payne Stewart, Kobe, him, all very, very sad. And, just way too young to lose your life.
Well, for anybody flying this weekend, have fun.
Okay, great. Appreciate it there, Evan. Love you.
All right, bye.
It is the Penthouse. If you had something where in a relationship where you found something out about somebody, let us know. You could also text us or call us. Maybe you found something out and you're like, oh my God, hell no. Or maybe you just speed right through it.
Somebody wanted you to know, G-Man 47142. Hey, did you see that Trevor Lawrence got a haircut? Figure Greek would be happy with that.
I was, but they're saying that might not be true.
Think it will be positive, negative, or no change in his game. Have a happy day. They're saying that, but a couple people said they saw it. They said, Greek, your wish came true. Trevor Lawrence got a haircut during the Jaguars schedule video.
Yeah, it used to always piss me off. But get a haircut, especially if we had money on them and he lost, and they lost or he played bad. Jaguars got a good team. They had a good year last year. I think they'll build on it. I don't know if it's true or not. I saw a picture.
See, it's funny you're saying that, but fans are devastated. You're the only one. Like, there is literally a headline that says, Trevor Lawrence, haircut, has NFL fans devastated.
Yeah, they might. Everybody's different. I know he didn't get a haircut, they said, for like 5-6 years or maybe longer from when he was at Clemson. But I don't know if it's true or not, because then I read that they don't know if it's fake because it was in the release of the schedule.
Got it.
And they're saying and then the picture they showed of him, I don't know if you can see it.
I mean, because you can AI the haircut easily.
Yeah, it looks like it was a bowl cut. I mean, a guy's making $60 million a year. I think he can go to
I don't think it looks like a bowl cut. I think it looks like a pixie cut, what women would get.
Yeah. It doesn't look real to me. I could be mistaken. But if not, maybe he can go to a man cave up in Jacksonville and get it fixed. I don't think it's true. If I was going to bet,
all right,
and I'm going to bet on the Preakness, the 5, 8, and 11, I'll just bet all 14 horses. This way you don't make mistakes, you know what I mean? Because it's so many times we're partners in some. I don't want to make a mistake. And you'd be like, oh, my God, you didn't bet the 5, you loser? So we'll bet them all, and then it'll be fun. And if I get down to Gulfstream or Palm Beach Kennel Club, we'll see where I go. How about you, Sean? Any number you like between 1 and 14? Any number that pops in your head that maybe it's good luck or maybe it's something that I don't know. Any number?
Like a lucky number, am I?
Yeah.
8.
All right. We got 8. Yeah, we got 10. All right, Perfect. Cool. Why do you like that number? Any reason?
I don't know. It's an even number.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
No, you don't have to explain it. If you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, we got you down. If the 8 wins, you get a pretzel. From Philly Pretzels, by the way, off of North Lake. Still got to go to that Penguin place.
It's right there. I mean, it is.
I just can't afford a pretzel and then go to get the dessert.
It's not expensive, and it's worth it.
It's dry ice, right?
No, you can't eat dry ice.
What is it? Some ice?
Shaved, but it's very finely, it's incredible. And how they infuse flavors like peanut butter and chocolate, and they have strawberry shortcake and cheese there. It doesn't taste like shaved. I can't explain it.
All right.
I can't, but it's so
the Penguin, though.
Good. Vampire Penguin.
Okay.
It's amazing. They have all these incredible creations and flavors. It's what they call shaved snow.
Shaved snow.
It's fluff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You got to check it out. It's on North Lake. They're so good.
All right, just a heads up for you, not to get worried this weekend. If you see me in your neighborhood, I'm getting gassed by
why is he next to my house? He lives in Boca. It doesn't make any sense.
What the hell's he doing? I'll be up here tomorrow for the locker room. Hey, it's the mobile. It's the cheapest one. The cheapest and expensive. I'll throw basically anything in my car. I do not care. I was with one of my buddies 2 nights ago. So we pulled into, where the hell was it? It must have been Wawa. And he's watching me get gas. He rolled down the window and he goes, you don't put high gas premium in your car? I'm like, no. He goes, how long? I said,
forever.
Forever. He's like, you're nuts, Greek. He goes, no way would I have this car. I said, dude, I really don't care. I think it's a scam. He goes, you're crazy. The whole night kept telling me, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm like, let's worry about this shift change at Monroe's. Sean, you have something? I see you laughing.
I'm just looking at the titles of these old misspeaks.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been around long, so.
Yeah, they're funny. You want to just pick one at random and we'll end it with one of those?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. This is a really old one.
Okay.
Can we just play a random one?
Yeah, why not?
We don't pay halftime scores.
Oh, they're not even. So it's not even. Yeah, because those are just him. They're not the actual misspeaks that are put
they're
together.
just things.
Because those misspeaks are numbered.
Yeah. These are just me talking smack.
Yeah.
Okay, play another one. You're the boss.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
And we appreciate you. So a little bit of a little bon and bob to you. Jimmy, time for a Greek Mystique?
2 for the price of 1. How convenient.
right?
Yeah, like knowing some people at work, but I mean to socialize, to go to dinner or movies or never always guys.
Isn't it sad when bad things happen to good sentences?
Great job, Jim.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll take it.
So, Franny, the Super Bowl, you can't get away with it.
Oh, busted.
It is the Greek, it is Joe, it is Jimmy. Now, at 2:05, that's when the big hand's on the 2 and the small hand's on the 12.
Do you have trouble telling time? Try Zobraflex.
And our Miami Dolphins, so it would be 4 in a row if you were purchasing some money on them.
How much is that, sir?
He doesn't see a shadow.
You know what that means?
6 weeks, no more winter.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but this is giving me a headache.
I like Brooklyn in that situation. I just think they got a little bit too long.
And cut. That's a wrap, everybody.
That's a
Great
wrap.
job there, Sean. That's a wrap. Thanks for all your help the last 3 days.
Yes.
Hope we changed your life in a positive way.
Show's life-changing.
If not, you know what? You can't get back these 12 hours. But thank you for all your help. And I hope your career blows up. Get it? Sean, boom.
Appreciate it.
Franny, great job as always.
Thanks.
Thanks for all your help with the blog, the text. You do so much to Gator. You're unbelievable.
Hey, thanks, G-Man. Have a great weekend. Sean, have a great weekend. And you guys have a great weekend.
Great job as always. What are we going to say? You're like a $100 bill. You never let us down. Greek Zone is next. Peace.
Hey, it's Rover from Rover's Morning Glory. Wake up with me each morning. Just tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. And you can wake up with me right next to you. Romantic.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Broken down cars slowing us down. Florida's Turnpike northbound. Right after Boynton Beach Boulevard, there is a right lane blocked. And we have a right lane of your off-ramp blocked, I-95 northbound to PGA Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. At Lowe's, pros save more on the materials you need to get the job done, inside and out. Right now, get 10% off in-stock Trex Naturals decking. Now available in more styles. Plus, get 15% off select custom entry, interior, and storm doors. Valid through 5/27. While supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Every day, across every shop, someone is counting on a mechanic to get it right. The driver who needs the job done today. The business that can't afford another hour of downtime. The family that needs a safe, reliable ride. For the ones who fix it right the first time and on time, there's Performance Napa Group. Because when a part fails, when the job stalls, when you're up against the clock, you don't have time to chase inventory. You need the right part right now. That's why Performance Napa Group delivers fast. Not later today, not we'll see what we can do, but within 30 minutes on online or phone orders direct to your shop. Dealer techs, independent mechanics, mobile repair pros. Performance Napa Group is built for you. Real inventory, reliable quality, people who know your name, your business, and the pressure behind every repair order. Save time, save comebacks. Keep the bay moving and keep your customers rolling. For the ones who get their hands dirty, for the ones who keep America moving, Performance Napa Group is here to help you get it done. Order now at performancenapa.com.
These days, it's getting harder and harder to trust what you're seeing. Who made it? Is it real? But with iHeart, everything you hear is guaranteed human. That's why 78% of listeners trust their favorite radio host's product recommendations. And if you own or manage a business here or need to drive sales, that trust goes a long way in creating your future customers. Make iHeart Media a part of your 2026 plan today. Visit iHeartAdvertising.com. Again, that's iHeartAdvertising.com.
Gardeners, yard care enthusiasts, hobby horticulturalists, the yard care industry hid a horrible secret from us. They sold us toxic chemicals and called it green. It's time for Sunday. Just soybean proteins, iron, seaweed, molasses. Real ingredients that make your soil thrive. Sunday blends clean ingredients with real science for a yard that's thicker, greener, and healthier. Get your custom Sunday yard plan for spring at getsunday.com.
Hi, this is Scott Smith with Smithball, Baez, and Prather Florida Injury Lawyers. A motor vehicle crash occurs in the blink of an eye and never takes place at a good time. From personal experience, and after more than 25 years of helping car accident victims, I know how painful, disruptive, and stressful the crash and its aftermath can be. To further complicate matters, there are often very complex legal and insurance issues that arise from the crash. The entire legal team at Smithball, Baez, and Prather knows how to navigate through such legal maze following an accident. If you've been in an accident, the lawyers at Smithball, Baez, and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather, help is just a local phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.